Yo, it's
So
probably
good.
it may be the best musical cartoon ever of life.
I love the beginning.
I love all of it. Did you see that? Yo, I love that happy song. The lie, 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 lie. You know what I'm talking about?
It's been a while since I've watched it, but probably if I watch it, I'll remember.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
just remember Deliver Us, and I remember when they're at the Red Sea. That was a good scene too.
Yo, do you know that when I was in jail and I was super depressed, I would sing
Mm.
that lie, 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 lie song to cheer myself up every
Uh,
day.
he must have pissed the whole pot off.
Yo, I did, but some of them liked it because yo, in the cell it echoes, so your voice sounds beautiful no matter what.
Oh, that's good. There's a silver
Mm,
lining.
You know what I mean? Like when shit's echoey.
There's a silver lining.
Some people would sing with me too.
If I was in your pod, I would sing with you. In
Some
between
people were
eating.
like, some bitches were like, shut the fuck up.
I would sit there, eat ramen noodles, and sing your Lila Lai song with you.
Yo, you know what I would respond with?
Well,
Deliver us.
it's so ridiculous. Deliver us.
Like, yo, come get me, bitch. We're all locked in cells.
I bet you were the reason for many a lockdown.
No, I was so good in jail.
Were you? Your star pupil?
Yeah, I was well behaved. Yo, and you know, one of the COs looked so much like my dad, and I told him that, and then after that, he treated me so nice.
That's good.
So
That's good. Deliver us.
there's a land you promised us. Deliver us out of bondage and yo, is it Ralph Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes.
Oh, yo, how good is he in that?
I like the scene when his sister follows the river. She sings, "Hush, baby brother,
Yo,
be
can I
still
tell
now,
you,
don't cry."
I was just listening to that part. Yo, do you know that my friends,
Just for you.
I forced them to learn the lyrics and I made them sing that with me all the time.
It's a good one.
I wrote
It's a
down the
good
lyrics.
one.
Yo, I wrote down the lyrics by hand and forced them to memorize it.
You are a forceful hand. You were strong hands.
Whatever, they loved it.
Did they?
Yo, we would go to the beach and act all fucking what's the word? Like extra. What's the word I'm looking for? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
What
Yo,
kind of word?
do you see my avatar?
It's two pusses.
Those are my cats. Rest
Oh my
in
god.
peace.
Speaking of cats, I was at my friend's house tonight. She has a cat, and I was trying to do that viral thing, meow, where if you like speak cat, the cat comes to you. Her cat did not respond. Have you heard that?
Yes.
It wasn't
The cat
working. I kept
language.
trying it. I kept going meow. I'm sitting there with my friends. We're all going meow, and Chris the cat just looked at us like we were nuts.
Did you do it right?
I mean, I'd like to think so. I gotta go on mute for a second. I'll just keep going. I'll be back.
All right, hurry up. And hey, Taluya, I haven't seen you in a while, I feel. How have you been? Taluya says, I think YouTube should start a rule stating creators canning stalk. Oh, wait, canning stalk other creators' chats. Oh, cannot. I was so confused with canning. Huh. But hey, how have you been? Am I wrong? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Talio. And hey guys, yo, look at my avatar. Those are my two baby boos. The big fat white wabbit on the left, that's Moo. And this little gorgeous, oh man, that's my little
Ow.
kitten. Wait, listen, I'm telling the story. This little kitten on the right, he's the one who had leukemia and passed when he was still a
Oh
kitten.
no. That's actually sad because I went to my friend's house tonight because one of her dogs passed in her sleep 2 nights ago. It was so sad.
Yo, but wait, isn't I think that's how Moo died as well in his
It's the
sleep?
best way. That's what
Yo,
I
it
said.
is the most dignified.
Yeah. I said I'd rather that happen than have to put them down. Her daughter got up she slept in her daughter's room, and her daughter got up and like made her breakfast like usual and brought it into her, and then realized that they took a picture of her. They showed me the picture. She looked very peaceful, but I was like, oh, that's so sad. But she looked peaceful. Like I'd rather do that than have to like put them on a table and I can't.
Yo, and also, I think it's more dignified because they're not suffering in any way. They don't have an ailment.
She was fine. I mean, she was like 12 or 13. She was like the hell was she? She was a bigger dog, so like she was old for her age, but she said she was fine on what's today? Thursday, so Tuesday night. She was fine, jumping around. They went to bed, and then Wednesday morning she was gone. I was like,
Oh
oh.
wait, and yo, I don't think she's here, but today is Fraggy's birthday. Like, can we please all
I
say happy
know.
birth?
Happy birthday, Fragster.
It's her 16th birthday. Can we
I
all say
know.
happy birthday, Fraggle Rock?
Down in Fraggle Rock. Oh shit, that was a loud burp.
Oh, that was fucking rough.
That was
bro.
meaty. I know that was a meaty burp.
I bet it
Oof.
stank. Yeah.
It did because they made me dinner. It's tasted like gnocchi and whoopie pie.
Ew, what?
Well, I had gnocchi, and then she had these like whoopie pies, New England whoopie pies, like 2 chocolate cake pieces with cream in the middle.
Yo, roll that back. I thought you said that the gnocchi tasted like whoopie
No,
pie.
no, we had gnocchi, and then we had whoopie pie for dessert. We cut one in half, but
I'm telling you, you better watch this back. I think you said what I think you said.
I think you're hearing things.
I don't know. I think I'm right.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
I can't stop thinking of it either. What's the beginning? The Ben sentiment.
It's
For
another day. Down at Fraggle Rock.
What the fuck is the first line?
Chase your cares away. I don't know. I'm making
Yeah,
it up.
it's something chasing
Something for another day. Down da day. Down at Fraggle Rock.
So good.
So good. So good.
Is Damn It Amber here?
She's in jail.
Ah! Yo, do you like and did you know Labyrinth in the movie?
I have not seen that in so long. The one with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly.
But did you like it?
I was young. I don't really remember.
I'm
not like a fantasy person. Like I can do Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, but those like fantasy movies like that, I'm never really that into it. I don't know.
I just asked because me and Damn It Amber. Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, not Damn It Amber. Donis. Me and
Donis. Remember
had what?
Didn't Donis change her name to Anus one time or something?
Yes, it was amazing. She changed it to Deanus.
D, that's what it was, Anus.
But anyway, yo, me and Deanus, we had the best back and forth on Twitter. We did the whole shit, I can't think of the thing.
What are you talking about?
The back and forth of the beginning of Dance Magic Dance.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of hoodoo. No, the power of voodoo. Hoodoo? You do? Do what? Remind me of the babe. It was amazing.
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Did you watch Wicked yet?
No, but I want to.
You need to, so we can have a whole stream about it.
Are you excited for number 2?
Oh my god. I walked out of the theater and I said, dear God, just let me live another year, please. Like, I don't care about after that. Just let me live one more year. Just so I can see part 2. I mean, I know what happens. I've seen the show 3 times, but still, let me see. Dance your cares away.
Yep,
Worries for another day.
Yes! Thank you, Shadow Hair.
Melk has a question for you. Did you really panel She wasn't on with DC, just Negs though, right? DC didn't join you on the panel.
Yo, DC was such a punan. She wouldn't come on. She wanted to talk shit to me in the chat, but she didn't want to come on and have a real conversation with me verbally.
What did you want to say to her? Because I didn't really listen to it. What did you want to say to her?
Yo, it's not what I wanted to say to her. She was fucking firing off one-sided insults in my direction. I'm like, bitch, you want to talk shit to me? Come do it verbally. I didn't want to talk to her at all.
I didn't watch them. I heard like a clip.
Which one?
You just asking about certain topics I'd rather not bring up and accountability and stuff. I just wasn't interested. I was like, yeah. But yeah, I heard about it. I was bowling. I had bowling last night, so I wasn't watching. Yeah, I had my bowling with my new bowling ball.
Yeah, we talked on the phone for like a second.
Before my bowling, I thought.
No,
you were. I talked to you after bowling. You called. You texted. Yes, you texted me. Call me. It's important or something. And then I was like, I'm bowling. What the hell did you want? I don't even remember what you wanted now. Hold on.
Don't say it if you remember.
I'm not gonna say it, but I don't remember it. Oh yeah, okay. Was it the screenshot? Okay, yeah, I know what it is.
Yes, it was. Yep.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm bowling, bitch. Gotta go.
Yo, none of you watched it? I'm so surprised none of you guys watched it.
Well, how would they know about it? It was on his Twitch channel, right?
I didn't post about it. I didn't post about it at all.
They're not subbed to his Twitch, so they probably wouldn't know.
Beep, boop, boop, boop. So, what else is new?
Not much. It's cold here. I mean, for me, it's probably warm for you, but it's like 48 right now. My windows are open. I'm shivering. I love it so much.
Oh, you love it?
Because we don't get this often. So literally, I have all the windows open right now, and my house is like so cold. My house is currently at 66, and I could just pee myself in with excitement.
Okay, but wait a second. 50?
I sleep with the blankies on. I love it.
Yo, 50 is cold even for here and for me. So, because you live in Florida, do you not have heat? Oh, we had this conversation.
I don't use my heat. I have a little electric fireplace, and I just turn that on instead.
But you do have heat too?
Yeah, we have central air and central heat. I just don't turn it on. I have a little electric fireplace, and it like heats up my whole front of the house. So sometimes I just end up crashing on the couch because I'm like, I'm not gonna turn the heat on for the whole house for what?
Whoa.
These little electric fireplaces with the fake flames, they heat up really well, like a whole half a house.
Yeah, my mom has one of those, and you said it looks like a fake fireplace, right?
Yeah, it's got the little fake flames coming up, and it's a lot.
Oh yeah, you sent me a picture.
I sent you a picture. Yeah, I did. A picture. You know when I was threatening you not to stream, when I was threatening you to stream and defend me, remember? In between those threats, I sent you a picture of the fireplace.
Oh, you mean every day of the week?
Every day. You are so scared of me, apparently. I love it so much. People are so stupid. I can't even take it.
Shivering boots.
What does Gigi have on Peanut that she's so scared of him that she has to stream and be his mouthpiece? What are you talking about? What is anybody? I feel like everybody just huffs paint when they get up in the morning at this point, and I'm just like, I'm not interested.
And people are so stupid. Like, have you not noticed yet that defending people, like standing up for people, is the name of my game? That's what I do.
You've literally scheduled streams, and I've asked you, please don't stream about this because it's just gonna come back on me. And you're like, it's my channel, and you stream anyway. Like, like I've asked you not to stream about me. I'm like, please don't defend, because every time you defend me, it turns into I threatened you to do it, and I'm like, just don't do it. But you want to do it.
But tell me not. I usually listen to you, but sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you listen, because when I've made some compelling arguments, you're like, oh yeah, good point. Let me not. But I've never asked you to stream over it. I've never said to you, hey, could you please go and defend me? It's been the opposite.
Yeah, never.
I don't know why people need me. People need me to be this. They need me to be this boogeyman so fucking bad. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, get a life.
And here's a promise going forward for anyone listening. If you talk shit or treat Gaining Ground unfairly, and it comes across my line of sight, I'm gonna call you out. And he's not going to be the one who told me to do it. I'm just going to do it. So prepare yourself. That's it.
I don't get it. You know what's the fucking crazy part too? Like, I've defended people who I don't even like, and I still like stand by some of the things I've said. Like I'm not gonna change my stance on certain people. Like I still defend certain people that I don't particularly care for. But you know, some people don't know what consistency means. I guess I don't know. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Jude.
I gotta go to the other coast of Florida, and Judy and I need to go have like lunch at Cooper's Hawk. It's our favorite restaurant.
Oh my God, Judy, you just responded to me on Instagram. You really look so fucking gorgeous in that picture. Oh my God.
Wait, what happened, Nicole? Hold on. Gigi, if you didn't hear your mama talking about how he calls people... Yeah, I get blamed for... Nicole, I get blamed for everything. Yo mama will literally do a whole ass stream talking about pigs, and all of a sudden it's somehow my fault. The other day somebody said that your mama's up my ass. I said, well, what?
What is that?
Because apparently I control your mama too. I can't take it. I cannot. It's too fucking stupid. What did he say, Nicole? Maybe we could watch that. Do you have like a stream and timestamp? Because I'm curious what he said. I haven't really watched anything. It's just I can't sit for hours and watch things anymore. I've been watching a lot of product reviews. I love my product reviews. I just watched the other day. I had a 90-minute video playing the 200. What is it called? The 200 best gadgets on Temu or something.
I love that. I love those.
And I was like, oh my God, I need an iPhone cleaner with UV light container. How do I buy one? Like, it's so stupid.
Yo, do you know what else I like? And my mom likes it too. Have you ever seen those where girls will go to, what the fuck is it called? Thrift shops and buy like a big jug or a jar of miscellaneous jewelry. And then they'll pick it out and like show it and go through it.
I haven't seen those, but I like the people who buy pallets. Like I just watched a guy yesterday bought a pallet of returned Apple stuff. He spent like $2,600, and it was like 5 pairs of AirPod Maxes or something. I don't know. And I watched him sell them all, and he ended up losing money. I was like, that sucks.
Wait, Judy, I have to ask you, how the fuck did you get your hair to look so gorgeous? Did you get it professionally done in that picture?
Nicole, I'm glad you said that, because literally, while people say I ask Pistachio to go live for me, I ask her not to, because what do I say to you? I'm like, I'm just going to get blamed for it. And your mama apparently said that. He was like, I'm sorry that every time I act out, Gigi gets blamed for it.
Yo, did you see what I titled the stream?
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny that you did that. I didn't even think about it. Everything is Gigi's fault. It's crazy. Don't worry about it, Nicole. I mean, I'm sure I got the gist. And he's right. It's like, listen, your mama has talked about stuff way more than I have, certain topics, and they never come at him with like the crazy shit that they come at me with. And it's like he has said way worse about it. I don't understand why I'm getting like in Christmas Eve, my infamous flan stream. Like I'd barely streamed in December, and yet there were streams about how I'm obsessed with certain topics. I'm like, I'm not even talking right now.
Food.
I'm not even talking right now.
Yeah, weren't you just cooking?
Well, because I think this is why I can't take it seriously. At this point, I realize even these idiots don't actually believe what they're saying. Like, their audience does, because their audiences are fucking stupid, but they're just trying to get a reaction out of me. And I'm like, I can't entertain you right now. I'm busy. I've got a busy 2025 ahead of me. I got a lot of shit going on.
Yo, and also, they don't even care that if what they're saying is true or not. They just want to say mean stuff.
Yeah, they really revel, and you see the I still get screenshots for obvious reasons, and we think we all know why. And I see some of the stuff that people say. I'm like, y'all really get like boners being like really nasty, and you justify your nastiness with imaginary stories and fantasies that aren't true. Like they really get off on just being really gross people. Like the shit they come out with in the chat, the shit they say like on stream. And I'm like, I'm not proud of some of the stuff I've said, but like the worst I've said is like whore, hooker.
Do you know what
blowies for $1? Like that's like the worst thing, and these people like they get off on just being fucking gross. So I'm like, I don't get it, but whatever.
You know what really creeps me the fuck out?
What?
You can tell that they definitely think about you all day long, while not on the internet.
All day. I'm not going to say her name because it'll turn her on, but I don't know if you saw my tweet from this morning. There's a certain somebody who she keeps screaming how she wants nothing to do with Girl World. While Gigi stalks me, Gigi just doesn't leave me alone. And for the last like 6 months,
Who do you mean?
I'll tell you after. For the last 6 months, people have been like, she tweeted about you again, and I've just kind of just been ignoring it. I'm like, 'cause she's just an attention seeker. Like, just ignore her. But like the last 2 nights, she just in the middle of the night is just like, I was watching this movie and I thought of Gigi, or I was watching this and I thought of Gigi, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, I thought you wanted to be left alone. Why are you still talking about me? I don't get it.
And yo, Judy, your hair, you had fucking gorgeous Melrose Place Heather Locklear hair. It is so good. I can't believe you did that yourself. It's probably also because you had a really good haircut.
It was really, I know which photo you're talking about.
You do. She's wearing red lipstick.
Yeah, I've seen it.
She looks so fucking good. I can't even believe how good she looks.
But I said to you the other day, I was like, thank God I'm gay, right? Because if I were straight, I would already be an episode on this investigation discovery, because I attract crazy women. They're attracted to me. It's like a magnet. It's like I've never seen any people are like, you're like a little magnet for psychopaths. I was like, if I was straight, I would have been offed already. I would have been Jodi Arias already. I remember her, that crazy bitch. Like, I would have had a Jodi Arias already. It would have been over for me. Thank God I like the peen.
Did you ever see the picture that she took right before she stabbed him?
Oh, the one in well, she put the camera in the washing machine. Was it the one when he was in the shower?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Yeah.
That was literally 1 second before she fucking murked him.
I'm surrounded by Jodi Ariases. It's fascinating to me. It really is.
And wait, the milk. What does this mean? I was tripping when I heard Gigi and P's phone call, and honestly, at this rate, doesn't even matter. What do you mean by
what?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Was that the one when you were talking to me and you were like, chat can hear you, and I said I don't care, I would say everything in public that I'm saying now? That was like months ago. What are we talking about?
I know, maybe, but why would they bring it up right now?
I was tripping. I don't know. Explain yourself, Milk. Anywho, people are bitches be crazy. What else? Oh, why were you tripping? Why?
Yeah, I want to know. And what is the Melk's hoe adjacent furniture? I want you to explain your fucking screen name.
I think that's a Hecate, because everyone's been calling themselves hoe adjacent. Because everyone calls Hecate a hoe, I think. So I think that's like their new thing, yeah.
Yo, for the first time, I finally caught Hecate's live stream. Yo, can I tell you?
She don't care.
She reads people like a motherfucker.
She don't care.
I know, yo, she's so good at it too.
She don't give a fuck.
I'm so grateful for people like her specifically and Yo Mama coming into this community, because they're fucking normal. They're normal, honest fucking people who call out shit morally consistently, and it's so refreshing. Don't you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been exhausted, so like, Yo Mama, Hecate, I'm like, go get it. They all, I mean, I'm gonna get blamed for it anyway, so I'm like, get it, do it. Go for it. Drag. Be quiet, Stinky. What's the matter, Mama? Is there somebody shitting on my front lawn? Milk says I was freaking out. I misunderstood the call, but these pretenders are much worse. Huh? What? Am I tired? I was freaking out. I misunderstood the call. Explain yourself again, Milk. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm just tired.
Like, I was freaking out. I misunderstood the call, but all these putanas are much worse. Never mind. We're too confused.
Yeah, I'm confused, but it's probably me. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's me too.
I'm gonna be popular.
Did you like Ariana's version better than Chenoweth?
No, I mean, they're very different. Chenoweth they have very different styles.
I feel like
hard.
Chenoweth's is so iconic.
I mean, Ariana Grande. I mean, I'm not an Ariana fan. 'Cause it's not my type of music, but she did really, really good. Like, she's got a great voice. Like, just the beginning of it during "No One Mourns the Wicked," she's got a very operatic voice. But I was watching. This is the kind of stuff I watch on YouTube when all these idiots think I'm watching them. I watched a vocal coach compare Ariana Grande and Kristen Chenoweth, and Kristen Chenoweth has a very operatic voice, whereas Ariana Grande's was very breathy, and I didn't notice until he did it side by side, and you could hear the difference in the two, but it was still a lovely version.
Do you know what's awesome about Ariana? Have you ever seen that skit she did on SNL where she mimics the vocal style of a bunch of different artists?
Oh, that's not SNL. That's Jimmy Fallon. That's the
Oh,
Fallon
there you
show.
go. You're right.
He does that with a lot of the something. Yeah, they spin a wheel and it lands like opera, Nicki Minaj, and stuff like that, or opera name of the song.
Yo, she did all of them so spot on.
Oh, Melk, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I said something, and then people lied about what I said, and they enhanced the call and still got it wrong. And I was repeating it, damn it. I was repeating what they enhanced the call, and I'm like, you don't have to enhance it. I'll fucking say it again. I was repeating what Damn It Amber said, and I still stand by it. I mean, especially after the last couple days, it's very fucking clear. I'm not going to say it again, but I think we all know. But no, I didn't say that. I would never, ever. What kind of a monster makes light of a situation like that? Oh, that's right. We know somebody who did once. But I wouldn't make light of a child's assault like that. That's reserved for special people who will remain unnamed. I don't do shit like that. That's projection.
Yo, what is that thing called that I bought? Where a soundboard? Yo, my soundboard was
Oh, you bought
delivered.
one?
Yes. Well, the chat, the viewers helped me. Yo, it was finally delivered, but I had it delivered to my mom's house for safety.
So it is a Stream Deck?
Yeah.
What it's called? Yeah.
Yo, I can't wait to get it. And yo, enhance is definitely going on there.
It's gotta enhance. We had to enhance. Like, this is crazy that, like, I'm just this little old YouTuber, and like the amount of people, like, you're literally enhancing a call to hear what I had to say, as if anybody gives a flying fuck.
Enhance.
Like, who am I that you have to enhance my calls? Like, your audience already hates me. I think your audience is trash. Like, who are you trying to? My audience thinks you're trash. So it's like, what are you trying to? Who are you trying to convince here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the battle lines have already been drawn. Nothing you say is gonna convince my supporters of anything. Nothing I say, even reality and truth, will ever convince your fucking supporters. So what is the point? And nobody on the outside is gonna hear that enhanced call and believe you, because you can clearly hear what I said. I just don't understand the point. What's the point? It's just stupid. It's stupid.
Yo, the worst part is her clutching her fat pearls, being like, "Oh man."
Who are we talking about?
Yabba.
Oh, that bitch. I heard. I didn't even listen to it because Forwick tweeted it, and I can't stand her voice. And I was like, can you just give me like a TLDR, or I guess TLDL, too long to listen?
You didn't listen to what she said.
No, because because she's a fucking liar. So Forwick was like, she pretty much says you've been stalking that lady up until this day. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the enhance.
That had nothing to do with her. What are you talking about? Maybe I'm confused.
That was Java. What the hell are you talking
No,
about?
her flying monkeys are the ones who went crazy. You know, they do all the work for her. Her flying monkeys are the ones who went crazy and enhanced it. And I'm like, nobody cares. I was talking about that thing she said the other day about 25 days after I made a comment, she dug it up and is like, he's stalking my friend to this day. And everyone's like, that was 24 days ago and it was one comment. Bitch, get a dictionary. And I remember she can't spell, so a dictionary wouldn't help.
And yo, you said it yourself, right, in your live stream that you got it from the farm.
Yes, it was like, it was December 16th. I went to look at it. I didn't put that out there. I'm not gonna look at people's profiles. What the fuck do I care?
That she talks about it.
She's a liar.
Like, she makes it sound like you're out here following and stalking her Facebook.
Because she's a lying liar who lies and eats. No, it was. I passed it on the farms, and I stand by the comments I made. I said, already trash, and I kept on scrolling by. Sorry, you and I had this conversation already, and you agreed with me. We're not getting into details, but you agree with my assessment. Did you not? Like, trash? Like, I'm sorry, trash. That's my assessment. It's an opinion.
Of course.
But she makes it sound like I'm actively looking through profiles. I'm like, no, honey, that's what you and your friends do. Go make some more middle of the night phone calls again to people. That's what you guys do. There is no record of me calling anybody's family, stalking anybody's. I don't have to do all of that because your actions speak for itself. You want to know who has to do that? People who don't have valid arguments, people who don't have valid criticism, so they have to go digging into your family, your friends. They have to put up photos of your friends from 10 years ago. Like, those are the people who do that because they can't defend the shit that we are lobbying their way. I don't have to do that because your actions speak for yourselves. I don't got to go look at someone's Facebook. Your big mouth says it all.
You don't got to defend the truth. The truth is the truth, period.
I've never had to be like, oh, well, I can't defend myself. Let me go figure out where this person works and contact human resource. I don't have to do that because the shit that comes out of your mouth is enough for me to say you're fucked up.
Yo, that's such a weird response. Like, I'm calling you out saying, oh, you're a hypocrite. What? I'm going to dox you, call your mom. Like, it's such a fucked up, weird response.
That's what they do. I mean, I've been used to it. Almost 5 years ago, let's not forget, I call out a big YouTuber. What was her response? Was her response to make a video to respond to what I was saying? No, her response was, let's figure out everything we can figure out about him and pass it around Discord and get somebody who's not mentally well to make a video about it. That's just how people in this space operate. I'm not like that. And that's why there's no... People who have talked to me for years can never produce receipts of me doing shit like that. Because why? Oh, I don't.
Enhance.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I saw people on Twitter say enhance. Was there a video clip of somebody saying it?
No, I said it.
It's the way you say it, enhance.
Yeah, just cause yo, do you want to? You didn't watch the video or watch that clip at all?
I just said to someone on Twitter, I said these bitches are wasting all their time enhancing shit. I said it just tell them they can ask me and I'll say it again. Like, I don't care. No need to enhance. I will say it again. I will record it. I'll put a cute little animation with, like, I don't say things that. Mostly I don't say things I regret. That was one of the things I don't regret. There are some things, of course, I regret, but that wasn't one of them. That wasn't one of them. I would say it again.
And but wait, the enhance. For me, I started saying that because you know what it reminded me of when they were like. When Yaba was like, oh my God, we cranked up the audio so we could really hear what he said. It reminded me of
I didn't even know she said that.
Yo, it reminded me of either cartoons or shitty daytime TV where it's like a cop scene and they get a blurry picture of something and then they hit a button and they go enhance.
See, I didn't even know she talked about it. The only people I saw were on Twitter, people losing their minds, be like, so-and-so has the enhanced audio on her channel. And that's when I was just like, I'll fucking put it on my channel. The fuck is wrong with all of you? You guys have said and done far worse. I'm like, I don't care.
Yo, that was so fucking mean. I just got a fucking email. Listen to this. I just got an email from fucking Temu that because of the way the previews are shown to me, I thought it was a donation of $3,000. I was like, dude. All of those emotions, the emotions I felt.
I mean, I would have cried. I would have cried for you.
Dude,
I would have cried for you.
Yo, fuck Temu. That was.
Do you ever have a dream that you win the lottery and you wake up and you just cry?
I've had dreams not about the lottery, but similar.
Or like casino. I think I won like 10 million in the slot machine, and I was like, hot dog. And then I woke up and I was like, oh man.
Yo, did you hear what they did to that woman when she thought she won, or she did win the like $96 million jackpot? Did you hear what they did to her?
No, where was this?
It was on the slots. I don't remember which casino, but if you look it up, it'll come up right away. Yo, they said, listen, we're sorry. The machine glitched out. You can have a free steak instead.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Like $10 million worth of steaks.
I'm not even kidding with you. How is that allowed?
I mean, I know that when I haven't been to a casino in a while, but I'm pretty sure like slot machines have little messages on them that say winnings voided by glitches or something. Like I feel like there's something on machines that say that, like
in the
all
fine
glitch it,
print.
like glitch. I think it's like written. Is Hussy in the chat? Hussy loves a slot machine. Cause I'm not a slot machine person. I like tables, but I think it says something like I can't think of the terminology, but like glitches, void wins, or something. I forget what it says. I don't like slot machines.
That's so mean. Can you imagine how excited she was? She thought her whole fucking life changed. Oh, look, Hussy's here. Okay, Hussy, tell us.
Oh shit, Hussy is here. Hussy, isn't there something on a slot machine that says like glitches, void wins, or something like that? Like there's something that tells you on the machine that if you win, but there's a glitch, you're not gonna get your money or something. No, maybe I'm making it up then. I could have swore there was something.
Dude, I think you're right. I think there's something in the fine print.
You getting in trouble tonight, Hussy?
He says I haven't seen it.
Hussy's running around causing trouble.
Why? What do you mean? What is he doing?
Oh, I don't know. Hussy just, Hussy's a little busybody. Bless his heart.
Hussy's being Huss?
Hussy's being Huss. He's being sus, Huss. Sussy Hussy. Nicole, I mean, I go to Vegas too, but like I said, I don't spend a lot of time in slot machines, so I don't know, maybe I'm making it up. I like tables. I like craps, blackjack, 3-card. I'm not a big slot machine person.
Yo, I had no idea how cheap some of the hotel rooms were in Las Vegas.
Well, I mean, like where though? Circus? You don't want to stay there. Did you ever watch those videos, like staying at the cheapest hotel in Vegas?
Yes,
and the guy, like,
love it.
Oh,
love
it's
it.
so gross. Cigarette butts under the bed, pieces of glass in the carpet. Ugh.
Yo,
the last time.
Yo, casinos in general, even though they've outlawed cigarettes now, it still has that.
Where in New York?
At Mohegan Sun in Connecticut.
Oh, you can't smoke anywhere in Mohegan anymore?
Nope, nowhere.
Oh, wow. Because Vegas, you can everywhere.
Yo, there was always certain floors or portions where you could smoke.
I used to live less than an hour from Mohegan and Foxwoods. We used to go there all the time. It was like a 45-minute drive from where I lived. We used to go there all the time.
To the Connecticut one?
Yeah, both of them, because the Mohegan and Foxwoods are within a couple miles of each other.
Yeah, yo, you can walk to it. It's connected by a hallway.
No, they're not that close. You're thinking of something else.
Oh,
Foxwoods
yeah,
and Mohegan are two different casinos.
I'm thinking of MGM and Foxwoods.
MGM and Foxwoods, yes, that's the same, but Mohegan's a couple-minute drive past Foxwoods.
Yo, do you know
I like Mohegan too because I like the wolf in the middle of the. They have that wolf, and every hour on the hour, a light show comes on, and it rains on the wolf or some shit.
Mohegan's just nicer atmosphere.
Mohegan has a better ambiance. It's darker. Yep. It's got the rainforest feel. It smells like mist.
Stores. It has really good stores.
Foxwoods is very well lit and modern. Like I like the old school of Mohegan.
Mohegan reminds me of like Disney-ish. It's Disney to me.
I just love the little wolf in the middle. When I was a kid, we used to go, and I used to love the little wolf light show. Every hour, the lights would come on, and the wolf would beam like a light from its mouth. I don't know if it still does it, but it would beam from its mouth up to the ceiling, and then it would rain or some shit. I forget. Am I making that up? I don't think I am.
No, yes, the thunder and the rainstorm.
Yes.
Dude, in the rain room.
Well, the wolf was like in the middle of like the floor or something. When you by the door or something.
Every wing has a different name. One is the wind room. One is the rain room.
Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah.
The rain room does that rain.
Anyways, back to Vegas. I don't know what hotels you're staying at that are cheap, but like.
What's the one that's like Egyptian themed?
The Sphinx.
No, name another one.
In Vegas?
Yes, and it's Egyptian. Is it a pyramid?
You mean the pyramid? That's the isn't that the Sphinx? No, which one's the pyramid in Vegas? Anybody? The Luxor. Thank you, Nicole.
Yep, the Luxor. Guess how much it is a night at the Luxor?
I don't know how much.
$44 fucking a night.
I wouldn't stay there then.
Because they say it's always empty. Most of it's closed off. Like none of the stores or the food places are open anymore.
Because when I just went, I stayed at the Circa, which is the newest one in Old Vegas, and it was not cheap. I didn't pay for it, but it was not cheap. It was.
Is Bill Gates?
He's the creator of Microsoft. Duh.
You know what I'm saying? Who is he right now in the chat?
I don't know. He's Bill Gates, creator of Microsoft. That's all I got.
He's talking shit. No, he's not.
I want to get Hussy out of place, send her to Vegas in his wig and everything, and just
Oh,
take over Fremont
he
Street.
is talking shit. You sound really high, Pistachio. Can we please
actually,
get another? Wait, can we
Bitch,
please get
make it $100 and I'll do it on stream.
Can we please get another class pass out on stream?
Make it 100. Make it 100. You'll get both of us to do it. Go, $100.
Cash at me 50 right now, and I'll do it.
Do it. Do 100, and we'll both do it. Let's go.
No,
I'll even make the sound and everything. Send her $100 right now, and I'll make a little sound and everything.
Let me put the there's my cash at me 50 right now.
No, do 100, man. I'll do it with you. You can keep it. I don't need it. I don't need the 50. Send her $100, and we'll both give you a little sound bite.
Yo, no, but I'll get out my duster. I'll huff the duster.
Yes, they love that.
I'll also do whatever else you think I'm doing. I'll do all of it right now. We'll have a party.
Tinkerbell's fairy dust, exactly. Never been to Vegas, but would not stay any place that was $44 a night. Exactly. Never.
No, but you
Tinkerbell.
But wait, Bill Gates, you are in control. You're paying me. You can tell me what you want me to do to pass out.
Tinkerbell, Google videos staying at Circus. If you want to be grossed out, staying at Circus, you will. It's the most disgusting videos you'll ever see, ever.
Yeah, I'll do it for 50.
No, we'll do 100, man.
How much you think? Whatever. I hope you don't snore, P. I bet you sound like a chainsaw on the pillow. I snore very weird when I snore. Like at night, you mean?
What's so weird snore?
It's low and
like heavy breathing?
Not even that, but John has recorded it before. Yo, I will ask him to send it to me. I'll send it to you.
My friend who I travel with a lot, she's like, because I snore, but I do rain sounds, so it masks us both snoring, and I can't sleep in silence. But when I hear her snore, it's like more like a deep breathing. It's not like a nasal, like, it's more like a like one of those, and I'm just like, oh, that's a nice snore, because it's not like really oppressive. It doesn't have that chainsaw notch. It's just heavy breathing.
Dude, mine is whistly.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have like wheezing? It's wheezing. You wheeze.
No. It sounds like it's coming from my nose, like my nose is stuffed up. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Bill Gates. No, it's not.
Back to the money.
No. It's not Whippets. Don't you know the difference? Whippets is CO2 cartridges. I do duster, like, the shit you spray. You know the shit that you spray.
The keyboard cleaner.
Yes, that. I huff that.
I can't. I hate everybody. They're so stupid. It's like, I hope, like, was this worth your time? Seriously, it's so dumb. It's just
they're obviously enjoying themselves.
I'm laughing. I guess I shouldn't complain. I'm giggling. So are we getting the $50 or not?
Yeah, no.
As if, listen, let's be reality here. We all know that whoever's behind that account probably doesn't even have a pot to piss in, let alone $50. We're wasting our time.
Duster. Yo, you never heard that people... You never saw that fucking intervention episode?
Oh my God, you know how good she's doing now? She's on Twitter and everything.
She's so good. I'm so
What's
proud
her name?
Of her.
She was from, I Googled her Twitter. She's like a counselor now, I think. She's doing really good.
I'm walking on sunshine. Do you remember that?
But she's like a counselor now, I think. And she's doing really, really good.
Oh. I can't believe you didn't know that people have duster.
Tinkerbell, I beg to differ. It's called California Sober.
Wait, where? Who?
Oh, Chantal moment. She goes, you can't be in recovery and do duster. Tinkerbell, she's joking.
Wait, does anybody really think I'm serious? It's amazing.
Kylie sober.
I think I've talked about, I think definitely I would be considered Cali sober because I definitely smoke still. I would definitely do shrooms if offered.
No, I wouldn't. No way.
I would.
Most I've done is the marijuanas. I don't like being not in control. I don't want to see things. I don't want the sky to try to eat me. Like I don't want plants to come alive. Like that would give me out. No, I can't. Mm-mm.
Dude, I can tell that you're not a drug addict. What do you mean, rock? Do I have any rock on me? Yo,
Like the
that's crack.
WWE Rock, like the
No,
actor.
No, when you say rock, that means crack. That doesn't make you pass out. That makes you a psychopath. That doesn't make you pass out.
Maybe he means Dwayne Jones. What's his name? Dwayne. Oh my God, Dwayne. Is it? What the hell's the Rock's real name? Dwayne, not Jones. Oh my God.
Dwayne.
Is it Jones? Not Jones though. Dwayne the Rock. Is it Johnson? Johnson. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Johnson, right?
Yes. Yup. I think.
No, Judy Booty. That would freak me out. Watching Pocahontas on acid. Well, I can't. I would not be able to handle it. Nope.
You went to Disney on acid?
Do you mean Disney the park or Disney movies? I was thinking Disney
No,
movies.
she was the park, dude.
That would freak me out. No,
I
man.
mean,
Although it's a small. You know, I went on It's a Small World when I was 15, and the damn ride broke down. I think we were in Sweden, and we were there for like 45 minutes listening to It's a Small World in another language. Oh my God, I couldn't do it.
So you live
Johnson,
in Florida. You've been to Florida, Disney World, right?
Yeah, I like Universal better.
So you're old enough. Did you go when you were around age 10?
The first time I ever went, I was 14 or 15 was the first time I ever went.
Yo, because I was going to ask you, I'm one of the few who got to experience that ride. Hold on, I got a weird hiccup. Ugh.
Which ride?
Yo, that fucked up ride, Alien Encounter.
Oh my God, that thing gave me night. I was there for that. You know, it's Lilo and Stitch now, but when I did it, oh my God, I was
garbage. It was such an awesome fucking ride, and they had
I almost peed myself.
Yo, it was scaring the fuck out of kids. Bad.
Yes, it scared me, and I was 14. The lights go off, the lights come on, the glass is broken, the alien's gone, and the lights go out, and you
feel the breath on
your
neck.
They would pump air in your neck. They would spit water in your face, and you're in pitch black, and you could hear him running around you. And I was like 14, screaming.
No, it was so amazing.
Screaming.
Yo, I was young enough that I thought it was a real alien.
I mean, I think I knew it was a ride, but it wasn't really a ride. She didn't move. He just sat there strapped in.
No,
it was a demonstration gone wrong. It was a demo gone wrong. That was the whole play.
That's what I thought. I thought that it was a real alien, but I knew we would be safe because it was Disney World.
Oh, so you thought there was a real alien in that tube?
Yes.
Bless your heart.
You didn't? Oh, you were 14.
I was like 14, 15. But it's still like just being in the dark and the thing blowing on your neck, and I was like, ah!
You did. No, you did not. See, that would be forget it if you for real went on Alien
I would not have
Encounter.
survived that. Nope.
Dude, that would be fucking insanity.
Nope.
Have you been there recently or no?
Last time I was at Disney was when I surprised Michelle and her husband. So I was 20. When did they get to? 2022.
So did
we
you
got
get...
we got a townhome at we surprised for their 30th wedding anniversary, and I invited a bunch of their friends down, and I got them in the car in the morning, didn't tell them where we were going, and then we ended up in Orlando. We rented a they have these like timeshare condos at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
I know exactly where that is. Yeah. I know what you mean.
We had a condo in back of there, one of those townhomes we rented for like the weekends, and my friends from California, others from other states, and we spent the weekend at Disney, and that was the last time I was there. I like Universal better. Disney's just too much.
Did you get to experience Avatar Land?
I haven't been there yet. No, it opened after that.
Oh man!
It's just Disney's just Universal's fun because Universal's ride after ride after ride after ride. Disney, I just feel like there's not enough rides. Like it's too educational for me. It depends which park you go to. Like I like Hollywood Studios because I love the Tower of Terror and I love the Aerosmith ride. But other than that, there aren't
Aerosmith ride. What the fuck?
Oh my God, the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster is the best.
Yo, I didn't even. Yo, they have roller coasters in Disney.
It was the middle. It's an indoor. Well, yeah, they have. You never went on Space Mountain? Is it Space Mountain? What's it called? That's an indoor roller coaster. Is it Space Mountain? Is that what it's called?
Oh my God, yo, send me 100 Cash App right now, and I will do it right now and post a picture.
I don't even understand what that means. Shave the middle of your. Oh, both eyebrows. I was thinking unibrow.
They mean to put a shave in between, so I have 4
Yeah,
of
I
them.
was thinking unibrow.
2 little ones on each side. I'll do it.
Space Mountain, thank you. No, but Aerosmith has a rock and roller coaster, and the whole premise is Aerosmith is late to their concert, and you got to drive the limousine to get them there. And there's this indoor coaster, and it's wild, and it blasts Aerosmith music in your ear as you're flying. It's in the dark, and it's indoors. It's crazy.
How have I never heard that this exists?
It's really good. Oh, Judy loves it. See, Judy's been on it.
And it's at Disney, not Universal.
It's at Hollywood Studios, right, Judy? I think it's next to Tower of Terror.
And that's Disney, not Universal?
It's Disney. It's Hollywood Studios and Disney. Yep. It used to be MGM Studios. Or is it MGM Studios? Used to be Hollywood Studios. What's it called now? It was MGM first. Now it's Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
My Venmo is scrolling on screen right now. See, look, it says donate using Venmo at Angry Pistachio. It's just Angry Pistachio. Do it to it. I wonder if they're actually going to do it. This is fun.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Good times had by all.
You look like a fuckboy from Georgia with the eyebrow groom. It's California Adventures? But wait, you're talking about Florida this whole time, right? Gaining ground.
Yeah, Florida, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, because that's where you live. I've never been to the Cali one, ever.
I've never been to Disneyland, which is weird because I've been there multiple times, and I've been close. And one of my best friends who lives out there, she's so funny. She's crushed because her dream when she was younger was to be Princess Jasmine at Disneyland, and she auditioned. And she's beautiful, and she would have really fit the part, but she never got it. So 2 years ago, she sent me a picture for Halloween. She goes, I'm finally living my dream. I'll send you the photo after privately, obviously. And it was her dressed like Jasmine. I was like, you finally did it. It took 36 years, but you finally did it. But that was her dream. All she wanted to do was be Princess Jasmine growing up, and they always rejected her because she went to, I'm not gonna say where she went to college. I was about to say that, but probably not a good idea because psychos. She went to college out there, so it was like I don't even want to say she was a young girl because she was in college. So when she was in college, she was trying to get extra money, and she kept auditioning for Jasmine, and they kept denying. But when I send you the picture of her as Jasmine, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna text it to you right now. I'm gonna go find it just so you can stay on the air. She would have been a perfect fucking Jasmine. It's gonna take me a second to find it.
Do you know how strict they are with their face characters, though? They are so...
Wait till you see this, though. I think you're going to be shocked that she did not get it. I think you're going to be shocked.
Wait a second. I don't... for some reason, the main criteria is not that you have to look like them. That is not the most important thing. They'll make you look like the character. There are other things that are way more important for you to get hired.
We text way too much. I gotta send her a text.
As what they call a face character. Hey,
can you send me the photo of you as Jasmine for Halloween, please? Thanks.
Do you feed the gators, Gigi?
No, feed them where? No, I run from them. Every time I go for a walk with Michelle, I won't even go near the bushes because I'm always afraid they're gonna pop out and take me. That's gotta be the worst way to go. I mean, one of the worst ways to go, I should say. I can't even imagine.
Did you ever go around Christmas time and see the Christmas overlays? Especially at the Haunted Mansion.
I've been to a very Mickey Christmas, but probably when I first moved here 15 years ago. That's not recent, no.
I so badly want to see the Haunted Mansion with the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. It is so cute. I want it. I need it.
I can't find that fucking photo.
Yo, do you know what's so creepy? Yo, you've heard this, right? How mad people... Yo, do you know at least once a day, somebody tries to sprinkle their loved one's ashes in the fucking ride?
Which one?
Fucking Haunted Mansion.
Why would you want to sprinkle I guess because it's haunted? Is that why?
It happens at least once a day.
That's stupid.
They have a special machine to vacuum up human materials.
iPhone needs a way to search by date for texts. I know it was around Halloween time.
No, you
but
can't.
You can't do by date. Not by date.
But this is what you have to do. Go to your regular search. Don't do the text search. Do your regular
Okay.
main screen search.
And what do I search for?
Type in what you want to type.
I'm trying to find. I text with her way too much. I'm trying to go back to Halloween of like 2022, and it's gonna take me forever to scroll back 2 years.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is what you have to do. Go to your main search on your home screen, type in the
Okay.
date, and then it will give you options. Website, do you want Safari? Do you want Blee Blee Blee? Click your messages.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Well, I texted her. She'll get back to me at some point. I'm like, I need that photo of you as Jasmine. Thanks. She's with her ex though. She's probably gonna be like, why do you want that? Like, just fucking send it to me. They just recently broke up when I was there. When I went there last month, they had broken up a week before. She's like, should I call him? I'm like, no.
I would
Not that I wasn't
too.
not that I wasn't fond of him, but I'm like, you could just you. They were like two different people.
Gigi sounds like he's about to knock out.
No,
Are
because
you
I'm
tired?
no, because I'm streaming from my living room, so I keep leaning back and forgetting that the microphone. So it's
There
probably
you
like,
are, Sama.
thank you for sending a dono. I could do that now because Sam is here.
Yo, nobody sent a dono. I got tricked into thinking 3,000. Fuck Timu. They broke my heart and
Well,
stole my life.
I wanted to sing it anyway.
Yo, what is
Exactly,
this?
milk.
Ew. Eek.
Oh, where is she? Oh, she's somewhere. She's not even home.
You know what I just realized? You sing that to the tone of "Thank you for being a friend."
No shit.
I didn't realize till now.
Tracking her phone. Oh, she's at dinner. Oh, she's at pizza place. Good for her. We track each other's phones, me and all my friends. I don't know why we do that. But we like to see where everybody is at all times. We're really weird.
It's because you have to swipe through all the butthole pics you receive.
Yes. Not from her, though. I mean, she's beautiful, but I don't want to see her butt.
Milk mi media naranja tan bonita.
Oh, maybe if I search for the word dream. I think I said you're living your dream. Let me see.
Hey Gates, where the fuck are you? I just sparked up a jizzy for you. Does that count? You could pay me $3 for that one, cause I was gonna do it anyway. Are you still looking?
Yes, I'm searching for the word dream now.
Dude,
Because I
what
feel like I
said
would have
didn't
said
work?
something like, no, it didn't.
Yo, how come you can't just aren't you looking for a picture?
Yeah, and I'm going to IMs, but it's not there for some reason. Because I went to her, when you click on her name, I went through all the messages she sent me, but I think it like caps off after a certain date.
Yeah, because can't you usually just hit info and then go to your thing?
Yes, and that's what I'm doing. If for some reason it's not there, but I know she texted it to me because he was, I think he was a boo, if I remember correctly, the monkey.
Who just said P speaking Spanish? Do you know what's so funny? And talking about fucking Disney World, do you know what I remember forever?
Well,
The thing they say when you get on the monorail. Por favor, mantenga cuidado las puertas.
Matena sus.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Not just that, they do that on the fucking when you take the little tram when you park your car. Mantena sus. I forgot how it says it now. When you park your car, there's little the little trolley trains that take you to the front entrance. There's a little. It says it in English and it says it in Spanish.
I don't think I ever went on that, or I'd remember it too.
Hey Rio.
Where's Ree? There you are.
Riri.
How you doing? I know you're doing good. You're doing excelente. So happy for you. Have you learned the new Rio lore yet, or no?
The who?
The Rio lore.
I mean, last I talked to, well, I'm not going to say what.
No, but her
situation
good
was last
stuff.
time.
No, her good
No, the
stuff.
last we spoke, I'm not going to say for details, obviously, but she knows the
But
last time we
did she
spoke.
tell you her good stuff?
I haven't talked to her or anybody recently. No, I should probably reach out to her. I just haven't.
I'll tell you her good stuff later.
Yeah, I'll say don't say it publicly. No.
Yeah, because it's really good.
Hold
Naranja.
on. Oh, maybe it is. This was my house remodel. Oh my god. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna be great. I'm gonna send you a text. It's not her. But this is what I did when I was in Vegas in August. Look at this. Check your phone. Best night ever.
I didn't get it.
I just sent to you. I'll get it in a second.
Got it. What the hell is this?
Little people wrestling.
Are you fucking kidding?
We were so because I'm not an all nighter like I used to be, and my friend is. I said, listen, I will give you one night in Vegas where I will push through the entire night. So that night we hung out, and it was like 1:00 in the morning. And one of her, probably like 12:30, friends goes, I just got us tickets for it. They don't say the word little people, but I'll use that word to be politically correct.
That's what they prefer.
Yeah, but it's not called that. It's called M Wrestling, whatever. So she's like, so he comes in, he goes, I just scored us these tickets. He doesn't tell us, he didn't say what it's for at first. He goes, it's like up the road. So we go, and it's like this second floor. If anybody's been to Vegas and Fremont Street, it's near the Cat's Meow. So this like seedy little door, and I walk in, and there's a wrestling rink. Oh, sorry, you walk in, and there's like a cocktail room in the beginning, but it's like all dark and seedy. And then we give us our tickets, and we go to the back room, and there's a wrestling rink. And I said, what the hell is this? I was there till 2:30 in the morning watching little people throwing themselves around and wrestling. And one of them, which is very concerning to me, that my friend knew this.
And they're women, by the way.
Oh no, there was a man up there too. There was a man too. And my friend from California goes, oh, see that one right there? She's like the #1 porn star for little people. I said, how do you know? I said, you know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Yo, did you ever go to like a woman's roller derby?
No, I would love to. I would love to see that.
That shit is brutal.
I would love to see that.
Yo,
what do they call those? The rollers?
Each other's asses.
I would love to see that. We should become
I think it's just an excuse
City people
to kick ass.
We should become Roller City people.
When I was younger and not so crippled, I would have loved to do that.
We could probably still do it. Let's start a league.
I'm a good skater too.
I think that's what we need to do with all of these assholes in Girl World. We need to start roller derby leagues and just beat the crap out of each other. But I also think it'd be good because so many of them would lose weight too. You know, it would be like a double wonderful thing. Oh, maybe it was the group text. Hold on, that's probably where it was. I'm going wrong. I think she sent in the group text. One moment.
Yeah, no, I know. I finally figured it out. And yeah, Rio, you know what I mean, right? Your good lore. Your good stuff. That's what I mean. I have steel plates in my arm. Oh, so you can bash people with it, right? Is that what you mean? That movie, Yo, Whip It, is brutal. And it's so much worse in fucking real life. It's so much worse. Like the one I saw, a woman, she broke her fucking femur, dude. You ever seen someone break their femur? You can die from that.
That's too much.
If it's sharp, and because it can puncture your fucking artery.
She normally texts me back at like the speed of fucking light. Today, nothing. Anywho. Oh. I hope it involves penis.
Huh?
I hope it involves penis.
It does.
Oh, good.
For sure. And like hot body penis.
Fun.
Super hot body. Yo, can I send him that? Do you mind if I send him that?
She has my number. Just text it to me directly if she wants to send it to me. Hey, dirty.
It's so
Rio's
funny.
got my number, don't you worry.
Yo, me and her, we were trading body pics of our man.
Interesting.
She sent me body, I sent her bicep. It was a time. It was lovely.
Interesting.
Oh. Yo, do you know my mom is a genius and a fucking angel? Do you know what she did for me? Because And at first I was like, what the fuck is this? What am I gonna do with this? But yo, she bought me this fold out lap desk. Do you know what I mean? Like that you put your laptop on.
I was thinking of buying one for couch purposes, like when I'm
Yo,
sitting on the couch.
do it.
I was
Do it.
thinking about it.
So the reason why it's so useful is because when my back is really hurting, I would rather not sit at my desk. So right now I'm sitting on my bed with my lap desk, and I can set everything up on my lap desk. It's such
Yeah,
a fucking.
I'm regretting setting up in the living room because I'm like contorted on the couch to stay close to the microphone. I'm like, why did I do this? I should have stayed in my fucking office. I'm an idiot.
Yo, get the table. Get it.
Hey, dirty.
Baby,
Maybe I got your number, don't you worry. I said,
Hey.
hey.
Whoa, who sings that?
Hey. Oh, let me Google. Hey, dirty. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry.
It's not the bitch who sings "My milkshake brings all the
old. No, it's
on."
old dirty bastard. ODB.
Oh, we're saying his name and we didn't fucking
Oh
know.
yeah. Duh.
Fucking
Duh.
idiot.
Do you put your pee fan on it? I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, well, no, it's actually my little table is a little bit too small with everything else I have on it, but my pussy fan is right next to me.
So is mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, guys, remember how I told you it was kind of broken? I pitched it at the floor again, and now it is good as brand new.
Brand spanking new.
All you gotta do is fucking slam it around again, and it fixes it.
Oh my god, did you see? I'm so upset. They released an Aaliyah Barbie today, and it sold out in 28 minutes. Today, what is Aaliyah's birthday? She would have been like 45 or 46 today.
They do a good.
It's really nice. I think it was modeled after her 1 in a Million video, and it was like 28 minutes sold out, and today was her birthday. I think she would have been 45 or 46. That one upset me when Aaliyah. That one upset me a lot.
I cried. I remember I cried. I heard it on the radio.
Upset. And then I remember I watched her funeral on the news where she had the horse-drawn carriages, and then a couple days later 9/11 happened, and everybody forgot. It was literally, she died like literally the week before 9/11, the end of August.
What the hell was I gonna say to you?
Did it look like her face? I don't know. Their website's been down like all day. Like their website crashed.
I just want to see a picture of it, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, yo, I was gonna say, what's your favorite Aaliyah song? Mine is "We Need a Resolution."
That's a good one. I like the one from Romeo Must Die. What song was it? Oh my god, Try Again. Was that the one from Romeo Must Die?
I don't know.
Pick yourself up and try again.
But I know that song. Yo, how do you spell Aaliyah?
Soundtrack. Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was Try Again. I enjoy that one. I enjoyed
No, We Need a Resolution with Timbaland. Yo, the beat is so phenomenal.
The movie was terrible, but I loved her in oh god, Queen of the Damned.
Is it Barbie brand?
It's Barbie, yeah.
Okay,
I loved her in Queen of the Damned. Even the movie was terrible, but she was so good as the queen.
And she was so beautiful. She was so fucking beautiful.
I was devastated. She was filming that fucking music video, "Rock the Boat," and she was coming home from the Bahamas.
Rock the boat.
Rock the boat.
Do you know what broke my heart is hearing the truth about how fucking pig son of a bitch R. Kelly treated her.
I don't know if I like looked that deep into it. I gotta get a bottle of water. I can hear you, but keep talking.
He was fucking her since she was 12 years old.
Is that
and her mom was down with it. And they were married
when she was 15 or something?
because guess why? Because he got her pregnant.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oops, can you even
And yo, he was fucking her mom too.
Are you sure that's all accurate? I know that like there was a secret marriage allegedly when she was 15. That's really all I ever heard about it.
Yeah, you remember? And then he made her release that song "Age Ain't Nothing but a Number."
Yeah.
Gross.
Is Hecate still alive? She must be, bless her heart.
Oh, yo, it
Let's
is
pop in. Let's see what
so
she's talking.
good.
Oh, actually, what is she talking? Maybe I don't want to
No,
pop in,
but
actually.
wait, the Aaliyah Barbie is
Oh,
fucking
I know.
gorgeous.
Sold out in 20 minutes, and the Aaliyah.com website's been down all day.
Yo, I can't even believe how good it is. Yo, the face mold is fucking perfection. The
Yeah.
outfit, that's the
The one
outfit.
the one in a million.
That's the one in a million outfit.
I think that's what I read. It was from that. Music video.
Oh my god. I love it. I want it. How much is it?
They're sold out. You can't get one. I guarantee you they're on eBay for thousands of dollars already. Oh my god, Hecate is still alive. I'm checking my phone to see what she's talking about. Let me see. Oh, she's talking about Kalari. Kalari's still around?
Sometimes.
Kalari Cash is still around?
Yo, do you know when I was a little kid, do you know that I preferred the black Barbies? Because I always thought that they were so much prettier.
Oh, Kalari. Okay, wait a minute. Kalari released a video 7 hours ago called "I Need to Apologize."
Oh, about
Apologize.
what
Should
is
we?
it?
Should I don't know. Should we go skim it and see what she's talking about? Since we don't have
Yup,
nothing else to watch.
do it.
What is she
Let's
apologizing? Anybody
do
know what she's
it.
apologizing for? I honestly forgot about her, and people are like, the way Gigi read her off. I'm like, I did like 2 streams about her. What are you talking about? I did like 2 streams and moved on.
Yo, Taluya, isn't that fucked up? These resellers, they'll buy
Yep,
up
I hate
all
them.
the
I hate
fucking
them.
stock.
You know, I'm gonna
I
check
hate
eBay
'em
right now.
too.
I'm gonna check eBay right now, and I guarantee you they're gonna be all over the place for billions of dollars. Let me see.
Do you know how much was it? How much are they originally?
I never got a chance to look. I went to look and it was gone. People are trying to sell it already for $130 plus
Oh, that's not
$20
bad.
shipping.
That's not
I would never
bad.
pay. They probably bought it for like $30. This asshole wants $150. 38 people are watching it already. This asshole wants $200. 17 watchers. This asshole wants $264.95.
Front.
Such bullshit. I hate that they do that. It sucks.
Me too. Yo, they have the software, they have the technology to limit. Like you should limit like 5 per person at the very most.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I hate everybody because people really wanted one and you can't get one because of these resellers. It sucks.
Yo, you know what else they did this with, Aaliyah? The fucking, because they had a MAC collection, an Aaliyah MAC makeup collection, and they sold that shit out in fucking minutes.
Makes me sick. Sick, I tell you, but I would never spend that much money for that.
You know, yo, do you know what dolls I loved? Did you ever see the Monster High dolls? Uh-oh.
Monster High is. What is Monster? I had to mute to cough. I don't even know what Monster High is.
Can you please look up, just look it up, type it in, and just take a look at them. They're so amazing. Monster High dolls, they're different types of creatures, but they're pretty girls. So one is like an amazing mermaid, one's a vampire, one's a zombie, one's a cat. You gotta look it up. They're so gorgeous.
Never heard of it.
You still have that MAC collection? Yo, I was only able to get one fucking eyeshadow, and it wasn't even a color that I liked. I just bought it because it was the only thing fucking available. Yo, same with the fucking Rocky Horror collection. I was only able to get a silver eyeshadow.
Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be 30. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night.
Yo, I told you my aunt used to cover
I
the
was
TV with a
feeling done
towel.
in. Sorry, go ahead. What?
Dude, when that part came
Couldn't
on,
win.
she would cover the TV with a towel.
I'd only
Because it was
ever
inappropriate for me.
before. You mean she? Uh-huh. I
Isn't
love
that
that. You know,
weird,
did I tell
though?
you? Did I tell you I went in November and I went to one of those. I had never been before. I think I told you
Well, I
the
know what you're
Rocky
gonna tell
Horror
me.
experience.
Yes,
The
that's.
Rock.
I want to go so bad.
I had so much fun. My friends dressed up. Me and my other friend were like, we're not dressing up, but the ladies dressed up, and we had so much fun. I mean, it gets kind of annoying though, because like you do want to watch the movie, and like there's the guys they're lined up on the side of the wall, they're responding and screaming at it, and you kind of like shut up, I'm watching the movie, and then you realize, oh wait, you're paying for
That's
this
what you're there
experience.
for, though.
I know,
Yeah.
but you forget about it. I'm like, oh my god, shut up, and I was like, oh wait, you're supposed to do that.
And wait, how hypocritical is it that my
What?
aunt at 9 years old, she thought the touch me part was too inappropriate. However, I'm
However,
singing at
I'm
9. I'm
just a sweet
singing yes
transvestite.
from Trans. I'm singing that
Sexual
song at 9.
Transylvania.
Amazing.
How do you do? Pleased to meet you. All right,
No,
listen.
makes me shiver with anticipation.
Anticipation.
So good. Oh, you have an unopened Draculaura Sweet 16? Draculaura was never my favorite. I
What the
love the
hell's
sirens.
Draculaura?
Dude, the Monster High dolls.
Oh, never
Tank Girl, I loved the sirens, the creatures. Or like, yo, the
Creatures
fucking...
of the night. Sorry.
Which was the one? Yo, I loved the Medusa one. I loved the one that was a centaur. I like the creatures. The mermaids were always fucking amazing.
Is this like when was this show? Was it old?
Oh my god, Hussy, did you watch it? That puss bag wouldn't even come on. She wouldn't come on.
So what did you like? What was what were you trying to do? What were you trying to accomplish?
Hold on,
was you
I have
what
that
were you
weird
trying to-
hiccup again. Hold on, let me get rid of it.
Can you hear me okay? Because I'm leaning back because my back hurts. So I sound okay?
You sound fine. Perfect.
All right, fine. So I'm gonna keep leaning back. What were you trying to do? What were you trying to accomplish? What were you trying to get done?
I was trying to tell him that the reason why he's in the state that he's in terms of the internet and public opinion, is because of his lies, his refusal to take accountability. And I used the Sylvana situation as an example.
Oh, that's not Hussy. By the way, I just realized I'm surprised Hussy's asking about that, and
No,
that's
that-
not Hussy. Look at the name, Miss Hussy's Poussey. It's an idiot trolling as Hussy or making fun of Hussy.
But wait, I thought that was Hussy.
But no, the person who asked about the convo was not Hussy. I was surprised
Let me block them. Let me block them.
I mean, I don't think you have to block them. But I'm just saying, like, they're making fun of him with the name, but that's not Hussy who asked the question.
Oh, well,
Just to
okay,
clarify,
wait.
for obvious reasons, we want to clarify that for obvious. Because I was surprised. I was like, I'm surprised Hussy's bringing that up.
I know.
But it
Wait,
wasn't.
you asked about my pussy fan, so obviously
Yeah.
you watch a lot. Are you a friendly or are you a hater of Hussy?
Well, they're definitely a hater of Hussy, is my guess based on the name. I can't figure out what that picture is, though. Is that a head? I don't know what that is.
It looks like an udder.
I can't
Looks
figure
like,
it out.
dude, it looks like an udder wearing a fucking winter hat.
I can't figure it out.
It's
It looks
an
like
udder.
it looks like a bathrobe slightly open to expose the abdominal region.
I think it looks like an udder wearing a
pardon
winter
my French.
hat or a hood.
Yeah, no, Sal, we know that's not Hussy. We're just trying to figure out if they're friendly or a foe. They're probably a foe. I don't know them.
This is Hussy.
Wait, that's the tip of Hussy's nose? Wait, go back.
Is it? But wait, give me a second. I want to mod Hussy so I can tell the difference.
Well, they have two totally different names. One's Loudmouth
I
Hussy.
get
The other one's Hussy's
confused.
Poussey.
I get so confused.
Oh, I see it now. That's his nose with the sunglasses on. Now I see it. I thought it was a robe exposing an abdominal region. It's glasses and a nose.
All right, I modded him just for my own sanity.
Now, if you look at it, now I can see it. Now it's a nose with glasses. I see it now.
Okay, but why?
That's just somebody
knew
who
it was-
probably hates
wait.
him. Oh, I mean, it could be a friendly. I don't know, but probably not.
Oh, that's glasses. What I thought was
Now
a
I see it.
hat.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was literally a bathroom
Oh,
slightly opened.
yo, I thought it was a hat. That's so funny.
So what were you trying to accomplish? Trying to get him what? Oh, you're
Oh,
explaining.
yes, 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 yes. I was trying to get him to take accountability for his lies and ridiculousness. And I used as an example the shit with Silvana. And even then, even with the first example gave him, he lied, he gaslighted, he was an absolute fucking anal cavity about it. And he was just, it was so unfortunate because, and I was just trying to explain to him, like I was trying to reason with him and tell him the reasons why he's become such a joke and why no one wants to fucking support him anymore. And also I asked him, like, are you happy for real with having surrounded yourself with only yes men? Because to me and for me, you're not a real friend. It's not a real friend or a supporter. Somebody who will say while you're jumping off a bridge, somebody's like, yeah, you're doing the right thing, good job, what an excellent choice. That's not a good friend. A good friend is like, hey, asshole, don't jump off that bridge, you're gonna get hurt or die. That's what a real friend does. That's just an analogy, you know what I mean? Like a real friend will fucking tell you what's up. But he has purposely surrounded himself with people and he lies to himself. His fucking girl lies to him. Like it's sad to me, man. It's so sad. And you know what was too much for him? Do you know what ended up making him kick me from the stream? He couldn't handle. Are you there?
No, I'm listening. Good.
He couldn't handle me telling him the truth about what a big mistake it was to get that brick and mortar fucking store and his business. I said, it's probably a money sink, right? Like, we know it's not making profit. And it's so funny. I DM'd somebody, another YouTube creator today. I won't say who though. And I was like, hey, you watched it, right? Give me the truth. Because I knew this person would be truthful with me. I was like, do you think I was fair? Do you think I was too fair? I was like, give me your honest opinion of how that went. And at the end, she agreed with me. We were talking about what ended the stream. And I agree with her. She was like, it's like DC bought him one of those Fisher Price fucking play stores and he just plays fucking businessman all day. And it's a money sink. Like what are you doing? Why? And just the lies he tells himself and the lies he says online, it's like people have lost respect for him so bad. And he refuses to come to terms with it and change it. It's just sad. And I reminded him, I was like, I saw you at the peak of your YouTube success. And I reminded him what gained him all of that support. Are you still there?
The bark so when I'm mute.
I reminded him what gained him all of that support. I said, you took accountability for all of your misdeeds from the past. You made amends with the people you needed to. They forgave you. I said, and you were just being a good person. You were trying your best to be a good person, to be an honest person. I said, and people showed up in droves just to support you. And then everything changed when he lost his channel. He started lashing out in the wrong directions. And I also reminded him, like I said, do you remember what made you turn on Silvana in the first place? I said she was only ever just being a good friend to you. So it's just oh god, it was so frustrating. And to have DC on the sidelines fucking just absolutely enabling what's harming him. It's so sad, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I just- I don't have access to the financials of the store. I don't know if the store is doing well or not.
Not even
I
about that.
I know, but I mean, we don't know. I mean, we don't know if he's losing money. I don't know. And at the end, like I've always,
Forget that.
uh,
Let's pretend I'm wrong. That's not even the point. The point is like the way he talks about it. It's so like, how does he not know that he's super duper embarrassing himself? He talks so cringy. And we all know that fucking DC is the one who bought the store. The way he talks about like he's a wealthy individual and how he tries to flex on others, yet at the same time gets angry when people are not donating in chat and says like he really it's just he's he's all over the place. He's very embarrassing himself all of the time. And I was really hoping that I was going to be able to reach him. And I was hoping that he was going to want to change. But he's
yeah, but
not
change,
capable.
but change for what? I mean, it's been so many years already at this point, and it's just like change for what though? Like what did you want him to change? Like it's been so many years. Like like what you know what I mean? Like change for what? He,
I said to him, because he kept saying, "Oh, I don't care about the internet. I don't care that I only have 5
well, no,
viewers in the
he
chat."
does care. He
That's
can.
what
I
I
don't
was
believe that at
telling
all.
him. But that's what I was telling him. I said, "We know you care. You're an entertainer. You love to be an entertainer." I said, "You want your viewership back." And I said, "The most important thing is people need to be able to trust you and respect you. That's all you've got. When you don't know someone in real life, that is all you have is your fucking word. And when your word means not a motherfucking thing, that's why people can't fuck with him like that." And I brought up the fact that people have grown entire channels off of hate watching him, and that people hate watching him can get 5,000 views when he has 15 people in his chat. Like and it doesn't have to remain that way. If he would be willing to change his behavior, it doesn't have to remain. You know that the internet is super forgiving place. You know that.
No, no, no. I do. I guess I get to the point though where I just think, when do people just move on? I guess because like I don't know. Like I don't really hear him doing anything that crazy, and that there's a group of people though who I don't know, hang on to
What
his
about
every
crazy?
word. No,
Yeah,
but there's people who like hang on to everything he says, and even if he's not talking about this space, and I don't know, it's just the nature of this space, I guess, where people just like I don't know, like I get tired of shit, and I just like I get to a point where I'm just like, you know what, I just want to move on. But there are some people out here who just they will just stay on his ass
I know,
forever, and
but
I'm like, what do
wait,
you want
round.
from him? Because
I don't.
he did a lot of fucked up shit to me, and I'm like, if I can get over that and be like, you
It's
know
not
what?
about that. You're not understanding what
No,
I'm
no, no, no.
saying.
But what I'm
Neither was
saying
he.
is,
Neither was he.
I get what you're saying,
No, you don't.
but you're trying.
It's
No, I
not
do.
about that.
You're trying to give him advice to get redemption. But what I'm saying is, it's a space that will never redeem him. And I don't even think at this point I think he wants the numbers,
And I think he's
but I
incapable.
don't think he wants it in this space anymore, because it's impossible. It's impossible in this space. It's over for him here.
In any space, you cannot be a braggadocious liar who is braggadocious with nothing to brag about. And that's what he does. Forget what if you want to, you've forgiven him, whatever. We don't even have to talk about that. It's about the way he behaves. It's
No,
about
no,
the
I know.
delusion. It's
I
about
get
the
that.
delusion that he lives
I
in.
get that, but I don't understand the point of some people who still
Yeah, I don't
the
even
constant
consider,
videos about it.
no,
I don't get it. I don't
I
get it.
don't consider those people part of this community anyway. There are several people that have built their entire audience off of making negs hate videos. I don't consider those people part of this community. None of them. And do you know who I mean? I'm gonna text who I mean right now. Because I don't think
Yeah, he doesn't want to change, and I don't see the point of it. Like I've moved on, but to have a conversation with him and be like, you need to change. At the end of the day, I'm 44, he's 47, 48. I'm not his dad. And I don't see the point of being like, you should, especially because this space, no matter how much he changes, in this space will never, it's over. It's never going to happen in this space anymore at this point.
Read
So
my
to have that
text.
kind of conversation seems pointless.
Read my text. Yo, fuck this space. It doesn't matter what space.
Oh no, this person doesn't make videos about him anymore. What are you talking about?
No, not anymore. But
No.
I'd say he grew his fucking channel off that.
Well, to be fair, they went back and forth with each other at the time too. They did go back and forth with each other.
Listen, I'm just saying that you knew I was never anybody. Even when people that I respect were covering him on a daily basis, I didn't understand why anybody was doing that. And I think that added to the personality that we see before us now.
I don't like when I'm in a beef with somebody and it's an active beef back and forth, that's one thing. But like, I don't know, as much as the history we've had, I don't take any delights in beating down on somebody who's already lost. Like, he's already lost. He's lost a lot. And there are people who really enjoy beating down on him still. And I'm like, what else do you want from him at this point? Like, he's lost everything. Like, what? And they really just love it. They love it. They get off on even if he's not even talking about them. They react to everything. It's weird to me.
Yo, not to mention, like, Negs has a problem with always painting himself the victim. However, he is actually the fucking victim when it comes to Sam and Yaba. And he always has been. Fucking Yaba specifically has aggressed upon him on the internet for years. And the fact that he has to go to fucking court as the harasser is fucking unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
It's crazy to me that nobody in this space ever thinks about mental health and how disastrous this could be. Like, okay, take Callie, for example. I had my issues with Callie, right? But you were one of many people I talked to that I said behind the scenes, I'm done reacting to her because she's lost everything already. And I'm afraid that she's going to hurt herself or hurt somebody. Like, while other people were taking delight in her losing her channel, losing her members, I told you flat out, I don't even want to, like, touch this anymore because what else, like, the lesson's been learned. And there were some people out here in this space, though, there's never enough of a lesson. It just goes on. And I watch this shit happen daily, and I'm like, listen, I'm not a fan of his. He said crazy shit to me, but at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that he takes himself out or that he takes, God forbid, somebody else out. But people never think of that. It's amusing to see a man have a mental breakdown, and I don't get it. I'll never understand that. I'll never get it.
Listen, I agree with all of that. You and I have fought when you and him were still enemies. You and I fought because I've always been extremely fair to him, to the point where people confused me treating him fairly with me supporting him. Like, people they couldn't understand. So you're preaching.
I've gotten a lot of shit in the last year for it.
To the choir on
people on Twitter, I don't understand how Gigi can just forgive and move on. I'm like, yeah, because I'm 40 fucking something years old, and what am I gonna do? Continue beating on this guy? Because here's the problem. I get to a point where I think if this guy or when it was Callie too hurts themselves or hurts somebody else, that's gonna be on me. And if he were to ever hurt himself or hurt somebody else, there's a list of people I'm gonna look at and be like, all of you pushed him to this point, and for what? He's lost. He's already lost everything. Move on. Move on to something else. But they delight in pushing people to the edge. And maybe it's because nobody's ever taken their own life around here. I don't know what it is, but they get off. Remember, but little Mama was different. No, little Mama was different though.
Remember how they treated that? They made a show of it. They made it a fucking show. And they called the coroner to make
No, but
sure.
people deleted their videos and people were like, "Oh, well, I wasn't that bad." Like that's what it's going to take for him or somebody else. I just listen, hate the guy, I get it. But when I hate somebody, the last thing I want to do is constantly watch them, talk about them, edit videos about them, review. Like I just, if I hate
Yeah,
you,
I
I
want no
don't why
part of
I
it.
don't want. If I hate you, I don't want you in my space because you bring a
Yeah, me
negativity to me.
too. It's
But
not
these
even that. I
people
don't, they
get
don't
off
exist
on
to
it.
me. They don't exist to me any longer.
But they get off on it, and I look at like the clips that I see people reacting to of Negs on Twitter, and I'm like, he's really not being problematic in this clip. Like, isn't this what you all wanted? Isn't this what you wanted for him to just stick to himself and just be a Riri with his like? Isn't this what you wanted? But now that he's doing his own thing, it's still not good enough. I
I
don't
know,
get
but
it.
I know, I agree with all of that. Let's talk about what you don't understand. What
Correct.
I'm
Be
saying.
Walsh, exactly. And that's why I don't want to be involved in pushing somebody who, in my opinion, is going through mental issues. I don't want a hand in that because if things go south, my conscience will be clear.
This is my point though. Forget all that for a second. And it's not, it's of course it's never about behaving in a way that's going to be good enough for them. It's about behaving in a way
Oh,
where
sorry.
when you fucking lay down in your bed at night, you can be proud of the person that you are. Because what Negs does a lot of is he's lying about his successes instead of achieving them. And
But
it
what does that have to do
causes
with me,
him.
though? Or
I'm not,
you?
it has nothing to do with you.
Oh,
I was
okay.
giving him advice. I was, and this is the problem I think with Negs. He's lying to himself and to the public about his successes, and it makes it so he's not proud of himself for real. So when he goes to bed at night, he feels really terrible about himself. And it comes through, and then people hear the bullshit that he spews about his deluded reality, and nobody can respect that. Like it bothers me that he's essentially become a lol cow.
I
Even
get. Yeah.
him and his friend even said, he was like, yo, you've become Amberlyn Reed. And that's fucked up. It didn't need to be this way.
I just don't even think it's. I don't even think he. Maybe because I just get bored with it. Like, yeah, I'm bored with Amber. I'm bored. Maybe I just. I don't. I just don't find it entertaining to see him literally fiddling on his what guitar or whatever, and everybody loves it. Like, yeah, this is so. And I just sit there and I'm like, I don't know whatever. Like, I don't get. I just don't get it. I guess I'm just not a person who
Potato, I
has
agree with you.
longevity. I don't have longevity
Potato.
with log cows. I guess I get bored with them. I don't know.
Potato, I agree with you, and that is so clear to see. Potato says, honestly, I'm glad DC is becoming successful with her channel because you can tell she loves it, but Negs is so jealous and he's seeing uh, IRL someone revive it while it gives much hope that might make anyone go crazy. Yes, but, and this is the point, if he would behave differently, and I'm not do not, it has nothing to do with how he treats people. It's about his personality now. It's about the things that he says. It's about his delusions of grandeur. He needs to be someone he's actually proud to be. You can lie about shit all day long, but at the end of the day, you know that it's not true. So you're not happy with yourself. And it all
Yeah, and
comes
that's
through.
something he's gonna have to figure out. But it doesn't come through for me because I don't watch it. That's the part I don't get. Like
I
people
don't
are
watch
still
him
watching it.
either. No, no,
I
listen,
should have, if anybody around here should have the biggest reason to want to watch this guy's downfall and cheer it on and laugh at him, I think a lot of people would agree, oh, Gigi, that would be you. And even I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like,
wait, Talio says this is him. You can't advise someone into a different way of being.
yeah,
I
he's got to
agree with
figure it
you.
out
I know, but
himself.
here's the thing that fucks me up is I've seen him do so much better. I've
no,
seen
Potato. A
him.
lot of people are watching it, Potato. He's got a lot of go on Twitter. They clip his clips, his streams.
Yeah, but I'm
Whenever
saying
he
they're
goes,
not.
whenever he goes live
On the
on like when
point,
he
the
goes live on
point
a
is
hold on,
they're
but when he
not.
goes,
They're not supporting him. They're
it doesn't matter.
clipping his shit and
No, but
making money on their own
okay,
channel.
but that's watching it is what I'm saying. Like he goes live on Twitch or something, and I see tweets on my feed. Negs is live. He's live right now. I don't get it. I'm just like, what is the? I don't
Dude,
get
how
it.
do you think I knew he was live? It's because someone retweeted it and was making
That's
fun
what I'm
of him.
saying. I don't get it though. I don't get it. Because he's not even talking about he's not even talking about this space, right? From my understanding, he's doing his own thing and everybody is still just like I don't get it. I don't. And if he was smart, he would stop just fucking addressing it, but he can't control himself either. It's boring to me. I don't know. It's boring to me.
He needs to take accountability, stop lying about everything, about his past, about his present. And if he stopped doing all of those things, the internet's a forgiving place, and he would feel better about himself, and everything would fall into place eventually. The most important part is he needs to behave in a way so that he truly feels okay with himself. And yes, Potato, it's so obvious that there is jealousy and envy because DC is doing so much better than him. But there's reasons for that. Nobody wants to watch a poor me who
But
paints
they
themselves.
do. That's my point. I don't get it.
I'm saying they're not watching him in a way that helps him. I'm talking about he getting his own audience back, where he can.
He's not going to get it back. It's over. The ship has sailed. The only way he's going to do better now is if he stops feeding into the people from this area still hating on him. He needs to move on to new topics. And he needs to just literally, he says he's not bothered by this, but he clearly is. He needs to really go find a new community. He needs to find new topics, and he needs to just be done. He needs to stop responding, needs to stop having this mental breakdown tantrums on stream. He needs to go find new topics and stick to it, and then sooner or later the hate watching will stop. But the problem is, he's very triggered by it all. He's very sensitive, and he can't stop. He can't control himself. We told him all year last year, stop letting that heifer bait you. Don't respond to her. And what did he did? He responded to her, and now look where it's landed him in a bullshit.
Do you know what fucked me up though so bad? When we were friends at that time, and when Negs would respond, when Yaba would aggress upon him, he would win. Because
he had a monetized channel with hundreds of people watching. Now he's got like 10 people.
No, he was in a better headspace. He was talking truth. He was being truthful about himself.
But it's too late. It's too late to go back to that because what he ended up doing months later undid all of that, and now he's not trustworthy in this space. That's the point. He has to find a new space.
Man. But I'm saying fuck this space definitely. If he continues to behave how he does, he's never gonna find a new space. Nobody wants a grandiose, fucking deluded, perpetual victim. Like he's living in delusion land, and nobody
it's gonna be
around
him to figure it out. I don't know.
It's been years, though, and things are only getting worse.
I agree, and that's why I just got to that point where I'm bored with this. I'm bored with the back and forth. He's lost everything. What else is there at this point? When somebody loses everything, I find no entertainment. I'm not a kick them when they're down. I know people love to say I am. I'm not.
I think it is so disgusting.
I didn't want to kick Callie when she was down, and Callie really scared me for a while because when they were going after her nonstop,
have you seen her lately?
When they were going down after her nonstop, I told other people, I said she's gonna end up hurting herself. What do people want from her?
Lately? Have you
I
caught
told
up
you
with her
I
lately?
watched that video of her where she claims the baby daddy like threatened her life or something. That's the only thing I watched.
I can't even believe it. She is also has severe mental illness. And I was so excited and happy for her when she said she was pregnant. And the fact that this relationship turned out this way as well, it's like it's so apparent to me that she's definitely the problem. Definitely.
Well, she has issues, but I also think the problem was a lot of people around her took advantage of her as well in this space.
Ooh.
Her
Oh, in
former
this
friends in
case.
Hater Nation, they all
Yes,
took
yes, yes, yes.
advantage of her.
In
Callie
this
was the one.
case,
Callie
yes.
was the one you could slip a dox to, and she'd make a video. Callie was the one who you could get to go off on Kate Winslet. Like she was. Everybody
Yeah,
got
and
to
then
keep
they'd
their
hide
hands.
their hands. They'd hide
Everybody
their
got to
hands.
keep their hands clean, and Callie was their chihuahua. Callie was the one you slid information to because Callie would pop off and scream and ruin her own reputation. And while all her friends' channels were growing, Callie's wasn't because they were all like, "Hey, Callie, look what Gigi said. You should go after him," and she did.
But wait,
They all
I'm
took
not.
advantage. And then what happened? The moment she went after Yaba, all those friends of hers turned on her with a quickness because they were like, "I'm not fucking up my channel to go against Yaba." I was like, "That's how that's how they repaid her for years of blind loyalty." It was really
Yeah,
sad to watch.
yeah, I agree with all of that. I always talked about all that. I'm talking about her real life though now. It's apparent that, especially with how she treated her viewers towards the end, how she like, do you remember when she was struggling and all of her supporters donated all that stuff and she like
She threw it in the
really
dumpster.
no like so she was it was just she's mentally ill in such a big
She
way.
threw it all in the dumpster, and she did a whole TikTok of her giving all that stuff that they gifted to the middle finger. Like it was crazy. I remember all that.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm so sad that her real life is in the state that it's in. Fuck YouTube. Yes, she has super been mistreated on YouTube. I'm talking about her real life. I really had hoped that this was her beginning of a happy, regular fucking life for her. And I'm so sad to learn that it's just more of the same.
She's lacking, in my opinion, she's lacking love in her life, and she tried finding it online, then she tried finding it with boyfriends, then I think she had a baby to try finding it, and she's I think she's just looking for something, and she tries to fill these voids, and
Yeah,
it was
she
filling
had
the
it.
void. It was filling the voids with first. It was filling the voids with the YouTube audience and filling the voids with the YouTube friends. Then she tried to fill the void with Shane. Then she tried to fill the void with a new guy, and now I think she tried to fill the void with the baby. And it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I wish her well, but
She
I watched
will.
that video. I watched that video, and I said, "This is not a video you should have uploaded. Like,
I
why would you
know. Why
upload
did you
this?"
do that? It proved to me that it's more of the same. She has not changed at all.
But I don't think it's but the more I've reflected on the past years, I don't think it's that she's a malicious bad person. I think
She's
she's just not a
mentally
well
ill.
person.
I
I don't think
agree.
she's well.
I
Like
agree.
I think if she got help, I think she could probably be a really like tolerable person because she's had her moments when we weren't beefing where I could listen to her videos and be like, okay, you know, whatever, I get it. But she just I don't know.
Yo, do you know what else I think? And this may be controversial, but I mean it. I also think that obviously he can be and he has been Negs, but I don't think that Negs is inherently a malicious person either. I think most of what we see is mental illness too. Obviously he has been malicious to you, to Belinda, to Silvana, but I think most of what we see, what we're seeing now, and a lot of the problems that have occurred with his lack of control of himself, that I think that's 100% mental illness. Don't you?
I mean, I've told stories about what I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, he's clearly he really wants this, and he just goes about it all the wrong way, and then
And that's what I was trying to talk to him about.
and then he can't get over it. He self
And
sabotages,
yo, wait, not only
and he
Dave,
can't get over it. He
not
can't move
only
on.
Yo, not only can he not get over it, but he lies to himself about it. And he lies to himself about his role in it. And if he just sat there and because he knows, like he lies with his mouth to the audience and to himself too, a lot of the time, but he knows inside. That's why he feels so bad about himself. If
Well,
he
that's
would just get honest,
but
I'm
that's why I
telling you,
talk
things
about. But that's
could
why. But
change.
that's why I talk about this space. If you're still harboring anger at him over something he did 2, 3, 4 years ago, you've got to move the fuck on. Like, that's why I say in this space, like, I have forgiven him and I've moved on. Do I want to be friendly with him? Do I want to kiki with him? No. Do I? People say we're friends again. I haven't talked to him in almost 3 years. But at some point, you have to move on from things that people fucking say and do, or
Of
else
course,
you end up,
of
or else you
course,
end up like other people in this
of
space
course.
that we've been looking at the last year. And it's just like I can't stay
Here's
in that
my
space
here's
with
my
him. I can't do
example
it.
though. Here's my example. I use the Silvana thing as an example, and you have to you should watch it and hear how he lied and how he's continuing to gaslight and just straight up fictionalize his role in what the fuck occurred and why and how. And the point is if you can't take accountability and just say, you know what? I'm sorry that I did that. You didn't deserve it. It would be squashed. And it's because it makes him a certain kind of person that he can't be honest about his own actions from so long ago. Like, that's why people don't trust him.
And
That's
that's and
why
that's
he
and
has
that's and that's what
lost
I'm saying.
all
And that's
he's
why I say
lost
it's
all good
over.
faith.
And that's why I say it's over in this space. And the fact that people are still trying to trust him or want him to do it's just like there's nothing else I could say at this point. If he were smart, he would go find a new niche. He would reinvent himself. He would block out the noise. He would stop responding to the people in this space who are obviously baiting him and go do better. And if he makes the same mistakes in that community, then that's his problem. But it's not going to change in this community. Like, and for me to go back and be like, well, I want you to admit that, Negs, what you said about me 2.5 years ago was a lie. At this point, it's fucking pointless. It's pointless. You know what I mean? Like, it's just pointless. Move on, find a new community. For him to take accountability for any of that, what is the point at this point? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense. What is the point at this
What do you
point?
mean, what's the point?
What's the point at this point? It's over.
You
It's been years. What is the point?
listen. I don't give a fuck if it's been 100 years. You had to hear the way that he was lying. It's not about you think okay, it happened a long time ago. It's about the fact that he's still lying. It makes him a certain kind of person. The fact
And
that
I
he's lying
get
to
that.
himself, lying to the audience, and this is my point. I agree that he's probably done with this space and should be. But
Yes.
if he's going to continue to act that way, he's never going to find a new audience. Because, dude, he cannot properly entertain when he doesn't feel good about himself. And he doesn't feel good about himself
And
because
that's
of
something he's gonna
all of
have
these
to
different things.
and that's just something he's gonna have to deal with. And if he finds success elsewhere and makes the same mistake, well, listen, he had a golden opportunity last year. And I said this. I said
He
if
has
he were
one
to
right
no, it's too late now. He had
It's
one last
not.
year. No, it's too late now with the
Let me
case,
tell
the
you why
criminal
it's
stuff.
not.
No. With the criminal last year, he had a chance to sway public opinion. It's too fucking late now because the criminal case. Last year he had the chance to sway public opinion.
No,
When
do you know
things
where
were
I
going
disagree?
hold on.
No,
Hold
no.
on. When the
You know
two
where I
hold on. When the two heifers were losing their minds and absolutely doing crazy shit a year ago, 9, 10 months ago, people were starting to actually be like, wow, maybe it wasn't all negs. We see how evil these two are now. That would have been the perfect time for him to go on a real apology tour and say, do you guys see why I was the way I was? These two, like, look what they're doing to other people. They really got to me. Like, that would have been the perfect opportunity for him. But it's too late now. It's too late now.
Go back to my videos. I've been saying that all along.
I agree.
I think there's another opportunity, because a lot of people agree that in this particular, like, he's a perpetual victim, and most of the time he's talking shit. In this particular situation, he is genuinely the victim, and a lot of people agree that he has been maligned in a really big way. This is another opportunity to turn things around. And you don't agree because of how he's being maligned?
It's too late now.
But he's genuinely being maligned by these two fucking people.
But it's too late now. It's too late. I think it's too late. He should
ever
have did it
too
last
late.
year.
I don't
He
think
should
it's ever too late.
I'll tell you why it's too late. The people are sick and tired of those two clowns now, and they're just tired of them, and a lot of people aren't really talking about them anymore. A year ago, 9-10 months ago, it was a hot topic. Everybody was talking about how disgusting they are, evil, blah blah. That would have been the time when anger and about those two was at an all-time high. Anger's not at a high anymore. Now we're just laughing at them, right? Sam sits in chat screaming about Belinda. We see the screenshots. We all fucking laugh at her and call her a loser. People weren't laughing a year ago. People were angry a year ago. And that would have been the time for him to be like, do you see how angry you are? Put yourself in my shoes. Like, he had a real good opportunity then. But now it's like nobody's really angry at those two. We're laughing at them because we've all come to the conclusion that those two are fucking jokes. Those two are the biggest fucking jokes to walk the planet. And you can't, it's too late. It's too late.
It's hard to talk with you because you never let me interject. It probably sounds like I'm trying to interrupt you, but I constantly try to interject to add upon to what you're saying, because you talk for so long that I end up forgetting what I was going to interject on your point.
And that's why I need to. Well, that's why I need to finish, because then I forget if I don't finish what I'm saying. My short-term memory is shot. It's too much marijuana. My short-term memory is shot.
Dude, we both have the same issue. It's so bad.
And it's just like, I know that if I don't finish the sentence, when you go back to me, I'm going to say, I already forgot what I was going to say.
I know, and when you don't let me interject, I forget. It's so fucked up. That's why people think that we interrupt each other. But I think we both understand because we both have the same problem. But, fuck, now I have no idea what I was going to say. None. What the hell? What were you saying? Say it again. Say the end part again.
I was just saying that I think it would have been a better opportunity for him to look for redemption when people were more hating those two than laughing at them. But now we laugh at them. People were really hating them a year ago. I think there would have been a better opportunity for him to be like, see what I went through, but now it's like, well, it's too late now because now we're just laughing at them and we don't want to hear from you now. You know what I mean? Not we as in me and you, but just like the general public. Like, there are people who are going to hate him no matter what. I get that. But I think there are a lot of people who do today feel a little bad for him now. I just think that they would have felt more bad for him. I mean, look at DC. DC started her DC Returns channel, and a lot of people who hated her 2 years ago are in her chats now.
No, but
somebody reached out to me and was like, did you see who's in DC's chat? And I said, I don't care. Well, she's a supporter of yours. I said, I don't care. Like, stop trying to cause problems with me.
And wait a second. I have to say something. DC is very different because DC is just genuinely entertaining. She can talk about anything, and she doesn't self-loathe the same way that Negs does. Nobody wants to hear that. So
he would learn.
That's why DC is building back her audience, because people just like her content.
He could learn a lot from her. Like, DC, like, obviously we've had our issues, and I know people think we're besties now. We're not. But at the end of the day, DC really just doesn't give a fuck. Like she really doesn't. Like you can.
I wish she could impart that onto Ned.
That would be the best thing he could learn from her is to just stop giving a fuck, because like I've come to the conclusion there's that group of people that will always not like me. It doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't matter what evidence is presented, it doesn't matter what facts laid out on the table. They're just gonna hate because they need to hate somebody, and I'm the person they need to hate. I think DC kind of realizes that, and she's just chugging forward and saying I don't care. He wants to be liked by everybody. Okay, there's an episode of Golden Girls where Rose has a nervous breakdown because she meets somebody who just doesn't want to be her friend, and she's like, everybody wants to be my friend, and they're like, Rose, not everybody's gonna like you. That's like Negs. He wants everybody to like him, and that's not realistic. It's just not.
I forgot again. Shit.
DC and just not giving a fuck.
Oh, okay. No, I remember. I think one of the biggest problems with Negs is that, and one of the biggest mistakes that his supporters and the people that do care for him make, is even if he throws a fucking tantrum, you cannot enable him into the ground. You cannot lie to him and tell him what he wants to hear when it's not true. It's bad for him.
Somebody said in chat earlier he wears his mental health on his sleeve, and that's his downfall. You can't show weakness on here. You cannot come on here and play the woe is me thing because you think it's gonna make people feel bad for you. It doesn't. People here are brutal. People here relish in your tears. They relish in your full GG. They want to see you at your worst, and that is why you can never give that to them. And for some reason, he continues to. Like, he quit last week, and then he's back already. I'm like, dude, why do you keep torturing yourself like this?
Whoa.
Go make your content.
Wait, no, I have to read this.
I think you have a donation, by the way. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Southern Belle.
Thank you for sending a dono.
No, wait, I have to read this comment because it's amazing. And thank you so much for your donation, Southern Belle. Southern Belle says, I agree, P. Negs has been unfairly treated in a variety of circumstances, and I think he's struggling to admit the things that he has done because he feels more wrong has been done to him than he has done. I think he feels he shouldn't have to apologize when he has been wronged more than he has ever wronged others. You are absolutely correct. And it's a childish mindset. You can't take out what others have done on people who don't deserve it. You can't do that. That's one of the biggest reasons why he has lost public opinion the way that he has.
Well,
because he does that.
Somebody put something on Twitter. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it's a community tab. I don't know if it was his Twitter. But he pretty much, and I summarized where he goes, everybody saw those two and who they really are and what I went through for 7 years, and that wasn't enough. And I'm reading that and I'm like, to go with what Southern Belle says, that's exactly his problem. Like, we do see that. But it doesn't absolve you. It doesn't make us forget what you did too. And he thinks that it does. And that's what's so frustrating about it. It's like, okay, we get it. Those two bitches are evil. We get it. Those two bitches are evil. We get it. But you still said and did a lot of fucked up shit too.
Yes. And listen, and if he would just admit and atone, that is what would make him different than them.
And have to mean it.
But I'm saying, would it be worse? Could anything be worse than where he's at now? Admit what you've done and atone and take accountability, take responsibility like a man. You will feel better about yourself. People will begin to trust you again. And I'm telling you, I know a lot of you guys think, and you, Gaining Ground, think that his chance is gone. I think this is an opportunity because in this particular case, he has genuinely been maligned. It is fucking ridiculous that he's being taken to criminal court for fucking harassing
So
two
stupid.
pig bitches who have harassed him for a fucking decade. It's crazy town.
Yeah, and
If
that's the
he
part
would
I'll
act
never.
right, he could get it back.
That's the part I'll never understand about him. And I'm like, I'm reading that on Twitter, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Those two evil personified wouldn't spit on them if they were in fuego. But I still remember all the lies you told about me. Like, and you can say the GG thing's been squashed, but one day it would be nice to hear him admit, okay, fine, he never said this about Charlie, or he never used the N-word, and he's never done that. So while those two are evil as fuck, and I wouldn't wish them my worst enemy, you still maligned me, and people still repeat his lies. Oh, did Gigi call you too at 5 o'clock in the morning? Gigi's asleep at 5 o'clock in the like. When are you gonna correct those lies? Like, so I'm supposed to forget about those. So in other words, I'm supposed to say, well, you know what? He maligned me badly, but it's only because those two pig bitches were evil. That's not how the world works. That's not how the world works. You got to take responsibility for what you said and done. Like, they're evil.
That's what I was trying to explain to him so bad. And maybe I made a mistake by using the Silvana situation as an example, although Potato, I really suggest you watch his Twitch stream, because you have to hear what he said and the way that he lied, the way that he gaslit. It was very representative of the way he's behaving and everything. Like, because there was a point where he actually said exactly what you were just saying, Gaining Ground. He used that example. He said, I've been so mistreated by these two bitches, whatever. And I said, okay, but were you mistreated by Silvana? I said, she was only ever a good friend to you. I said, you turned on her because she was being a good friend and telling you things that you didn't want to hear, but that you needed to hear at that time. She got punished for being a good friend, and that's when he decided that he was only going to surround himself with yes men, and that too has been a part of his downfall.
And that's the part he doesn't get. You don't get to treat other people like shit because you're treated like shit. You just don't. That's not how the world works.
Yeah. Yo, do you know I said that exact phrase? That's not how the world works. Definitely.
That's not how the world works. That's what I don't get about him. Like, all he has to do is sit down and, like, really. I mean, like I said, I've already forgiven and moved on. I wish him the best. I hope his story goes great. I don't have the energy or the space to just. I can't do it. I had to move on for my own mental health. But it would still be nice to be like, okay, you know what? Gigi never called me at 5 a.m. Gigi never threatened Charlie. Gigi never used the N-word. And not one time has he ever just admitted those things were lies. I don't understand why, but
I know, and
I can't make him change. I can't.
And Southern Belle, thank you so much again for, first of all, for your donation, but thank you so much for that excellent comment that you left. That was really an important and poignant thing to say. So thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate it. And Potato, again, I really suggest you have to go watch that Twitch stream. It will explain to you and it will show you a snapshot and an example of everything that's wrong with how he's behaving.
And you want to know another reason why I can't stand this space is people will take what we're saying and we're going to become negs apologists. Like, we're literally speaking complete, sane, factual, and people will be like,
done it to me forever because I've just been fair to him.
But I'm talking about this stream is going to be literally clipped. Look, they're his best friend. It's just like, you can't win in this space by being a normal functioning human being. Like, you're either an asshole or you're not.
I don't know, Potato. I don't know why you think it sucked, but you should watch it. Did you? I'm talking about how he was lying. That's the problem. Maybe it wasn't entertaining, but I think it was important because at least it showed me, and at least I know that I tried. I tried, and it showed me that he's like, I left that night being like, wow, he's just too far gone at this point. And it made me sad because it's unfortunate. And it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't. And I wish the people who truly care about him would gently be honest with him about himself.
He behaves like this little corner of YouTube is the only corner of YouTube that exists. Like, he is so mad that he lost favor with this community, and I just, like, that's the part I don't get. Like, okay, you lost favor with this community, but Go World Fat Girl reactions are like 0.001% of people who watch videos.
Yo,
but he's like Rose Nyland, like, I have to make everybody like me, and I'm like, that's not how it works.
It's obvious that he enjoys talking about politics and stuff like that. Like, there's a huge community that he could tap into in that direction. But even then, you need to be a trustworthy person. No, especially because he's like Republican leaning. People like that are not going to respect someone grandiose, fucking lying, deluded, fucking waffling about their situation, where it's obvious that his ego is so broken that he doesn't know if he's fucking coming or going. Like, he needs to rectify first, and then whatever audience he's looking for will find him. I have faith that this is not over for him. If he changes.
I see these clips and I'm like, that is a broken person.
It is. It's sad.
And I don't get the enjoyment. Like, I guess I should be enjoying it, but I can't. I can't enjoy it.
Do you know how perfect he would be for that on the LolCow Live show? He would be excellent as a fucking host. Excellent.
Maybe not in the current state. He would have to let go of shit. He can't let go of anything. Like, and remember, like, years ago when I was dealing with, whatever, Hater Nation wars, and I was in that mindset where, like, I need people to see it. Why aren't people admitting? Well, like, I needed people to see things. And I had to come to the conclusion with, you know what? There are people who are going to hate you no matter what, and they don't want to listen. He's not there, but then he also needs to really apologize to people and stop using that as a crutch as well.
Yes. Yup. Exactly.
He wants everybody to hate these two, and he feels that because a lot of people turned on those two clowns, that should be automatic redemption for him. And it's like, no.
And you know you have to understand too that the reason why people dislike them for the most part is because they're terrible people. They're terrible people who don't take accountability, who lie about others, a lot of the things that he too is guilty of. That's why I say he needs to rise above them, set himself apart, and that's how he'll gain back any amount of trust.
When those two swamp creatures were saying the crazy shit they were saying a year ago, I didn't go out and take my anger out on people who did nothing to me. Exactly. When Negs was saying crazy shit about me, I didn't all of a sudden go live to bash you. Like, and he did that, and I don't know why he's not seeing that and not realizing, okay, people do see that those two are a problem, but I still am one too.
Yeah, do you remember? Yo, that's what he turned on Sylvana for. Negs decided when his whole world fell apart and he lost his channel, he decided to turn on me, you, and Belinda. And all Sylvana did was say, hey, these are your friends who have done nothing but shown you loyalty and kindness and support, and you are lashing out at the wrong people. So instead, she got lashed out at. That's what he's done ever since he lost his channel. He feels like he can do whatever to whoever because he's been maligned by someone else. And like you said, that's just not how the world works. As a man, as an almost 50-year-old man, You cannot behave that way and think anyone's going to respect you. And the saddest part is gaining ground. That's why he doesn't respect himself. That's the biggest problem. You know that, right? Is that he doesn't respect himself anymore.
I mean, it sounds like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a
psychotherapist,
psychotherapist, but it sounds like it. Yeah. I don't know what he. I just he wants this so badly, and he makes poor decision after poor decision, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
Gaining ground. The fucked up part is that he is so capable of being entertaining. He did.
Oh,
really
remember those
well.
Mad Libs he used to do? They were hysterical, and
I remember Gaining Ground. He used to get really good views just washing the dishes and shooting the shit.
Oh yeah.
That's how good his public optics were when he was on his redemption arc of taking accountability and being a good person.
His defensiveness is his downfall. His defensiveness, his inability to let things go. And I was there at some point too. But, and he was doing so good. But when Callie started going at him and with the Army of Hater Nation, he just changed. Like he couldn't get past it. He just could not. And I said to him, I said, they're trying to get you to do or say something to take your channel. I got this. And okay.
And then
because I was like, I've been there, because I remembered how they used to push me because they wanted me to go live and say something crazy so they could go to YouTube and report it. The clowns do it today. Now they bait people into posting things, and then they go, and we got the police involved. Like, you can't take the bait, and he always does. He did, and he still does.
But there was a time where he wasn't, where he was behaving appropriately. It's because he was winning, and it's because he had confidence in himself.
Well, there was something else going on. Well, like, I'm not going to repeat it, but
and also
something else changed that I think also contributed to
his
also, change in behavior.
Something that none of you guys can relate to that I can is it's really traumatic to lose your channel like that. Like, it's really
he was
traumatic.
At the top. And he was at his top, like a top for him, yeah.
Yeah, dude, you have no idea what that's like.
Like, if I lost my channel tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I would move on. And honestly, at this point, it would probably be a blessing to just disappear. Obviously, I'd keep in touch with some of you, but I'm not like making, like, this isn't my bread and butter, right? This was his bread. Like, if this was my bread and butter and I lost it, devastating. It would be devastating.
Aside from the financial aspect, although that's very important, he also very much enjoyed being an entertainer.
Yes.
Like, he loves it. And wait, thank you so much for donating again.
Thank you for sending a dono.
They said, apologize that I'm only sending messages through this. I'm currently, should I not read this out loud? Hold on. And this gives me a...
Did you know the Golden Girls theme song was an actual song from like the 70s? Like a full ass song? Anybody know that?
They said at the end, I can read it. Okay, hold on, let me read this. So thank you so much for donating again. And they said, I apologize that I'm only sending messages through this. I'm currently in uni for social work at 31 years old. Holler. It's never too late. That's amazing. For social work at 31 years old. And this community gives me a lot to consider / ponder. I bet. I try to be careful what I write because I feel responsibility to be careful how I show up online. Very smart, but I love you and you've taught me a lot. You are so fair and I respect you greatly. You are more than welcome to share this only if you want. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much for your kind words and your support of what I'm trying to do, my message. The morality that I try to just be consistent with. And also, I respect the hell out of the fact that you're going back to school at 31. And just thank you. Your messages are amazing.
Thank you for sending a dono.
And yo, like it's 10:30 at night. You're at school right now. Where the fuck do you live? You well obviously don't answer, but you must live on the other side of the fucking world, right?
Where the fuck? Well, she could be in California, 7:30. West
Huh.
Coast. Well, like West Coast, anywhere in California.
Potato says, "How did that person get so many characters? I thought only got like 30." I think it's because they're sending it through PayPal. With PayPal, you get much longer. Potato, you usually use Cash App, that's why.
Potato. My God,
Right.
remember that episode of...
It's because PayPal, if you want to send a long message, PayPal is the way to go.
Does anybody remember that episode of Golden Girls where...
Wait, Venmo. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you one more time. Yo, Venmo too, guys. No one ever fucking uses Venmo, but not only can you send a long message, but I can fucking respond to you. Like on there. I literally no one ever uses Venmo, but try the Venmo because you can write as long a message as you like and I can comment back. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry, go now.
Does anybody remember the episode of Golden Girls where Dorothy meets that author Barbara Thorndike, and she ends up being an anti-Semite, but that's not the point of the story. Barbara Thorndike is an author who writes all these books based in Florida, and she takes Dorothy to the country club, and they have a restaurant where all of the food is literature themed, and Dorothy orders the Edgar Allan potatoes. Kills me every time.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
The food is all literature themed, so they ordered Catcher in the she ordered a Reuben on Catcher on the Rye bread.
That's
and
cute.
and an order of Edgar Allan potatoes.
I
Tickles me
love
every
that.
time.
That's
Tickles
cute
me every time.
shit.
But then Barbara Thorndike ended up being a raging anti-Semite, and Dorothy got rid of her. I would loved her for that.
Dude, Thorndike is a hell of a last name.
Her name was Barbara Thorndike, and she wrote books about like all of like Pensacola, and it was weird. It was a great episode, but I hated Barbara Thorndike. She was an anti-Semite.
And wait, Potato, are you saying that the fucking font name was Cornball 5000?
What the hell is Cornwall 5000?
Was that the name of the font? Yo, because have you ever looked at the font names? Some are fucking crazy.
Font names for what though? What are you talking about?
Just font names in general, like the names of the different types of font.
Oh.
Some are super
I'm a
funny.
Courier New kind of girl. I like Courier New. But whatevs. Anyways, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
She donated again. Because I think she wants to send another message. Hold on. Let me just read it. Wait. Oh, she said don't share this part. But let me read it. Oh, because she's telling me, you know why? She doesn't want me to share it. It's because remember what I said? Like, where do you live? She's telling me where she's at.
Was that right?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, it's not West Coast. It's like another country.
I don't even know. Huh. That's so
Edgar
crazy.
Allan potatoes.
That's okay, but so not so different then. But thank you again for the donation.
Thank you for sending a dono.
And it's so funny that you that you're choosing to talk through PayPal. But I understand why. And you're right. It does. You're being smart. It really does matter. Like your footprint that you leave on the internet, especially nowadays, and especially with you going into the line of work of social worker. So very, very smart. You can never be too careful, you know?
Mm-hmm. Remember that episode of Golden Girls where they go on the game show and they have to answer questions and the guy says, finish this phrase, better late than, and Blanche buzzes in and screams, pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Better late than pregnant. What'd you say?
She said I can share her time zone. You say it. You say it in chat.
Is it Pacific?
Because you guessed. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Southern Belle, you say what your time zone is. Oh my God, man, you are so slick and smart.
Oh, I didn't even notice the Canadian flag. Yeah, but that's not a time zone, though.
Smart.
Oh.
Do you see what Tim and Amber said?
Wow. Oh my God. Well, no, because you'll be in jail. I'm not hanging out with a felon.
What? Felons are the funnest.
She's going. Damn it, Amber's going to jail.
Yeah, she's Central Standard.
Oh, it's Central. Off to jail.
Oh, Blanche, she's so horny.
Fucking love Blanche. I fucking love Blanche. Although I'm Dorothy though all the way. I was Dorothy all the way.
My grandma looked like Dorothy.
Did she?
Yes.
Love her.
Fucking
I'm so sad they're all gone.
And Betty White too now, right?
All of them. Well, she's like 3 years already.
Did you ever see how fucking gorgeous she was?
I know, but Sally Struthers is trying to start shit today, talking about how Betty White was a mean woman, told her she had to lose some weight. I said, that ain't mean, that's honest, Sally. Why are you smearing the dead? Why are you smearing the dead 3 years later, bitch?
Fuck Sally Struthers because what's her name again? Her real name? Say it. Betty
Sally
White.
Struthers. Oh,
no,
Betty White.
Betty White came up in a time where women were not respected. They were not valued. They were underpaid. They were used and abused by the system. She became the cunt she needed to be to get ahead in a cutthroat fucking industry. You should have taken fucking lessons, Sally Struthers.
Yeah, she's keep her fucking mouth shut. And Amber, I just hope that we get to watch Golden Girls DVDs in jail.
Yo, do you know that they all fucking hated her too?
Who, Sally Struthers?
No, fucking Betty White.
No, not all of them, just Dorothy. Dorothy wasn't a huge fan. Dorothy said she was too chipper for her.
I saw an interview where most of them said that she was a hoity-toity cunt thought Betty White.
Who's most of them?
Most of them. The other one too.
No, you were lied to.
What the fuck is the Moynihan one?
Rue McClanahan, you were lied to. That's not true.
She said it.
No, when B. Arthur died, Betty White gave an interview, and that's when she was like, B wasn't particularly fond of me. She said I was too cheerful every morning, but the other two never talked shit about her ever. Even B. Arthur never talked shit about her either. It was only after she died where Betty White was
I'm gonna find it and
because Betty White said that Rue McClanahan was a classically trained actress and she was very serious and she was there to do the job and that was it. Whereas Betty White was more of the let's have fun with it, and she wasn't a let's have fun kind of gal. B. Arthur was more of a let's get to business. Did you ever watch Maude? I fucking loved Maude.
Did you ever see fucking B. Arthur in that horrendous fucking Star Wars Christmas special?
Yes, a long time ago.
Why did she say yes to that?
I don't know, because Star Wars she probably was contracted or something.
She was a fucking barmaid. She was so much better than being a barmaid in the worst thing to ever hit television. Did you ever watch that? That was such a fever
I think years ago I found a copy of it online, but
there's a copy definitely on YouTube.
I have the DVD potato, but I don't really have a DVD player anymore, but I just watch it on Hulu. I think it's still on Hulu. At least it was on Hulu last time I checked.
Like in real life, potato, my grandma had a friend named Maud.
Did you? And then there's Maude. Did you ever watch Maude or no? When Maude had the abortion? Oh, great episode. It's a two-parter.
No, that's too old school for me.
Oh my god, Maude is fantastic. Have you ever tried to watch it?
Nah.
Maude is hysterical.
What did it run on? Like Nick at Night?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just watched reruns growing up. Maude was... You know what it's about, right?
Nah.
Maud is just, she's, I mean, first of all, she's probably my age in the show. She looks 60 because back then everyone looked old for some reason. But she's a super ultra liberal feminist in the 70s. And the show tackled crazy topics. Like she gets pregnant and she's like, I'm 40, I can't have a baby. And they had a whole 2-part episode about abortion in the 70s, which was a big deal. There's another episode where she meets a gay guy and she takes her homophobic friend to a gay bar, which was just crazy to even see on television in the 70s, but it was just such a good. So do you know Good Times?
Yes.
Okay.
You know
Good
he
Times.
was gay?
Good Times was a spin-off.
Did you know he was gay?
Who?
The main guy.
Who said he was gay?
He's gay. He was gay.
The actor?
The black guy, yeah.
What black guy? What are you talking about?
From Good Times.
Oh, Good Times. Nobody. Who was gay on Good Times?
He was gay, the old
Who?
man. I can't think of his name.
John Amos was not gay.
Is that his name? Hold on.
John Amos?
Hold on. Let me see if that's.
No, no. Are you talking about the Jeffersons?
Yes. Nope. Hold on.
No, you're talking about Sherman Hemsley. That just came out last week.
Yeah, you're right. I am talking about that
You're
guy.
talking about the guy from the Jeffersons and from Amen. No.
Yes,
So,
yes, right. You're
Good
right.
Times. Remember Good Times, the mother Flo?
No.
The mother from Good Times, Florida.
Nope. I don't know any of these
Son
shows.
of a bitch. Well, anyways,
all.
Good Times was a spin-off of Maude. I loved Good Times. I loved Good
I don't
Times.
even
I
know.
loved What's
Oh my God,
Happening.
wait. Is Good Times with Esther Roll in it?
Yes, good. She played Florida Evans, but she started off on Maude. She was Maude's housekeeper or some shit, I forget. And then in Maude, she moves to, I think, Chicago, and that's how Good Times started.
I don't know.
Oh, I loved Good Times. I loved JJ.
I feel like
I
Gigi
loved all
watched
of it.
Three's Company, says Crafty Gypsy.
I actually watched like What's Happening more than Three's Company. I mean, I'll catch a good Three's Company rerun, but What's Happening was funnier to me than Three's Company. Because I feel like Three's Company after a while was the same gag over and over again. Okay, we get it. He's pretending to be gay so we can live. I felt like it was always the same shit over and over again. I don't know.
Yo, do you remember what was that show with Balky?
Oh, Perfect Strangers, Balky Baltakamis.
Yes, did you watch that?
From Mykonos. Oh, I loved Perfect Strangers.
Fucking
'cause
Balky.
Friday night was the when you were a kid. Friday night was the night for television. You had Family
Yeah,
Matters,
TGIF.
Perfect Strangers. I didn't watch
all
Full House.
good.
Fuck Full House.
What?
But I fucking hate Full House. I hate it.
Oh
with a
my,
passion.
you're a
No.
blasphemer.
It makes me sick. I loved Step by Step though with Suzanne Summers. May she rest in peace. I used to love Step by Step.
Yeah, it's so good, so good.
I loved that show. I had such a crush on Patrick Duffy from when he was on
Oh,
Dallas.
Yo, do you know who I had a crush on? You know the tall Cody.
Oh, he ended up beating his girlfriend or some shit. He's not doing well. He was arrested for Sasha something. He was arrested, I think, for domestic abuse. Maybe he beat his wife. I don't remember. But I had a crush on him. I had a crush on him. I had a crush on him too. You know who else I had a crush on?
Who?
And now everybody crushes on
Who?
the guy from Shameless. But I had a crush on him.
God. Rat face?
I had a crush on him when he was in 6 Feet Under.
No. Who was in
Wait,
6
who's
Feet
Rat
Under?
Face? What are you talking about, Rat Face?
Shameless? I was thinking of Lip.
The tall guy, the tall, hot, sexy man.
Yo, he was not in what you just said. What?
Yeah, Steve Howe. No, I'm sorry, Reba. He was in Reba, but
Yeah,
he was.
what did you say?
But he was in Shameless. He was
what
also.
movie did you just say?
I meant to say. I got confused. He
okay,
was
but
in,
which one did you say?
He was in Reba, and he was in Shameless. Wasn't it
Why
Shameless?
don't you tell me which movie you said accidentally.
Oh,
I
6 Feet
forget.
Under.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The guy in 6 Feet Under that I'm thinking of was. Hold on.
Yo, Charles in Charge was a daytime.
I'm thinking of Eric
show.
Balfour, who was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. I had a huge crush on Steve Howe from Reba and from Shameless, and Eric Balfour. You know who Eric Balfour is?
If it's the guy I'm thinking of, oh my god, because so do I. Hold on, I'm checking.
And I sent you pictures of my friend in her Jasmine costume. Did you
I
get
gotta
it?
look in a minute. Hold on. Eric Balfour. If it's the guy I'm thinking, yo,
Love him.
yes,
Love
he's
him.
so hot. He
So
was
hot.
right, and he was in that show you just said.
6 feet under. That's what I was
Yes,
thinking of
he
originally. He was the
dated.
ginger girl's boyfriend.
Yes, he dated her.
Did you see my friend's Jasmine photos? How cute
So,
was she?
can I tell you something? Do you know that
What?
Eric Balfour looks like my first boyfriend?
Well, you better give me his name and phone number.
Yo, I'll send you a picture of him I just found.
If he looks nothing like him, I'll be so mad at you.
He does. You'll see. I'll show you.
You gotta look at the Jasmine photos. Did you
hold
see
on,
them
I'm
yet?
looking right now. I'm looking right now. I saw it from far away. Hold on. Oh, she's gorgeous too.
Can you believe that Disneyland passed up on that?
Is that her real hair?
Yeah.
Do you know that they would not have let her wear her real hair anyway?
Oh wait, no, hold on, no, I'm sorry. No, she supplemented it. I just had to go to the photo. No, that's a wig on top of her hair. She has long hair. The color is her hair's lighter. It's browner, but no, that's not a real hair. Sorry, no, it's not a real hair.
First of all, yo, they're so strict. Her tits are too big. They would not have let her wear her real hair anyway. They have to wear a wig. Because they have to look the same. Like, you know what I mean? All the actresses that play Jasmine, they have to look very similar. And yo, no tits. No fake tits.
Well, she really, I feel like she would have been a great Jasmine. So she dressed up for Halloween, and I was like, I'm so happy you're living your dream.
She's gorge. She's gorge.
Yeah. That's why I went to see last month, and she wants me to go back in March. I'm like, that's a lot. Like, I came back so sick from this last trip. It took me like 4 weeks to get over that sickness I had. Like, I didn't get my voice back till after New Year's. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I probably got the bird flu when I was out there, and they brought it back to Florida.
Yo, do you know who else? I'm still looking at Eric Balfour. Please tell
So
me.
hot.
Andrew Keegan.
Who the hell's that?
Are you kidding? 10 Things I Hate About You.
I know. What's his name?
How do you not know? Please look him up right now.
One moment.
But look at when he was younger, not how he looks now.
One moment. Andrew Keegan. Oh. Really?
Are you kidding?
Really? Where's he from?
Yo, you are so bugging. Is anybody in chat saying he's hot?
No.
He beautiful. Yo, he was perfection as a man.
In what though? In what?
I don't care. In life,
10 things I hate about you?
he was just
All
a
right,
gorgeous
I gotta see what he looks like there,
specimen.
because right now he looks rode hard and put up wet. Oh yeah, no, he was cute in the movie, but he didn't age well. Have you seen him now?
I said don't look at him now.
Oh, I missed that part. I was focused.
Yeah, he looks like shit.
He looks rode hard and put up wet right now.
Yes, he does. And yo, we talked about the guy from Dexter, right?
Oh, I loved him. I
Oh,
still
you
do.
saw
People are
it.
making fun of him. I don't care what he looks like now. I'd still give it to him.
But you saw how he looks, right?
I don't care. I'd still give it to him.
Bro, he looks
I think he
messed up.
looks better now.
What?
Because he's got facial hair and he just looks like he's seen some shit.
It looks like he smokes meth.
No.
On daily. Yut!
No.
Did you see the right
He has his
picture?
teeth and his skin looks good. He's the meth. I mean, he looks older and leathery a little bit, but I'd still give it to him.
No, it's meth a lot.
No, I would spread these legs wide open. Bust it wide open. Bust it wide open.
Of course.
What's his real name again? I forget. I just looked him up.
How can you even ask that question? Of course he is.
No, me? No, I'm not.
I know, I'm kidding.
Oh, hold on. What's his name? I just had it in my tip of my tongue.
I never knew it.
Oh my God, I just had it. I don't want to look it up. It's gonna make me so mad. Anybody who's Detective, the Irish guy? He's got like an Irish name. He looks Irish.
He doesn't look Irish.
He looks totally Irish.
What?
In Dexter, he looks totally Irish.
What land?
In Gigi world.
You're bugging.
God, what's his name? Quinn. Quinn was Dexter's name was Quinn.
Yeah.
And his real name is Desmond Harrington. That's a fucking Irish name, man.
No, it isn't.
Oh, he's even in Dexter. He was hot.
He
But
was so hot.
I just.
Yo, and I liked it that he was bad.
I'm looking at his pictures and I'm so hot. I can't. I'm sweating.
He was so hot.
So hot. So hot. So hot.
Do you think it makes them hotter when they're bad a little bit?
I mean, everyone loves a bad boy, right?
Yeah.
Ew, what do you mean, ill, Quinn? Somebody block Bry. Block him out. You're done.
No, but wait. Quinn is the sister, right?
No, Quinn was his name. His name was Quinn.
Oh, what the fuck was the sister's
The
name?
sister was Deborah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Because I wanted to name Daisy Deborah because Dexter was Dexter, named after Dexter. And my sister was like, you can't name a dog Deborah. That's stupid. I said, but it's Dexter and Deb. So I went with Daisy. And I kind of regret it to this day. It should have been Dexter and Deb.
I can't believe
Because now when I take them out for walks, what's their names? Dexter. They're like, oh, like from the show. And I said, yeah. And they're like, what's her name? Daisy. They're like, where's that from? I said, my stupid sister.
I can't believe that's where you got the fucking name from. That's insane.
Because when I got them, it was 2013, and that was like the show was just ending or just had ended, I think.
Did we ever discuss how we felt about the fucking reboot?
I liked the reboot, and now it is coming back again this summer, and it's going to pick up where the reboot left off.
But wait, isn't he dead?
He apparently survives.
Is the son dead?
So there's a prequel that's out now. I haven't watched it yet, but the prequel
Yes,
starts with
I've
him.
seen it. I saw.
Well, doesn't someone said I think the first episode starts with him waking up in the hospital. I haven't watched it yet because I'm waiting for my TV crew to come, and it's been hectic with the holidays. But on my Mondays we do TVs and food, so I'm hoping it starts the next couple weeks. Yeah, I know. I should have just did it irritated. I mean, Daisy's still pretty as a Daisy, but
Did you
it would have
answer
been
this?
better.
Did you answer this yet?
No, but I love Ryan Gosling, and I want to have about 44 of his babies.
Yes, he's perfection too. He's a gorgeous.
Like for me, Margot Robbie ruined Barbie. It should have just been Ryan Gosling for an hour and a half.
Don't you think he looked kind of fucked up in that movie?
His shirt was always open or off, and I thought it was lovely.
He was fucking weird. He got some type of plastic surgery that he shouldn't have gotten.
No, they did that on purpose to have the whole Ken plastic aesthetic.
Okay, but he still looks like that.
He looks glorious. I want to have 45 of his children. I
said perfection is when he was in that movie with Emma Stone and the guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin, where that was her dad.
La La Land?
No, but he was cute in that too. But peak fucking Ryan Gosling was that movie with Emma Stone and the guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin. I can't think of his name.
Steve Carell?
Yes.
What movie is that?
I cannot think of it at all.
Chat, help us out.
No one's listening.
Listening. Oh my god, it's 11 o'clock already.
I know. Do you want to go?
I mean, I guess I should. I'm still awake, but I don't know.
And wait, a radiated woman. Were you here in chat when we were talking about how I think it's so weird when people name their animals weird human names? I'm getting these weird hiccups.
You're a mess.
You don't think it's weird when people name their animals like weird, strange grandma fucking human names?
Like what, Barbara?
Yeah, but there's worse ones than that.
Dorothy?
Or like...
I should have named her Blanche.
Or like Christina.
Oh,
like, here's my cat, Christina. What?
If you had to pick a dog's name...
Anthony! Yo, here's my little chihuahua, Anthony. That's weird.
If you had to pick between Christina or Blanche for a dog, if you had to, you had no choice. Which one?
Yo, Blanche is closer to an acceptable dog name for me.
Okay.
You don't think?
I respect that. I think I'd probably pick Blanche too, because I couldn't yell, Christina, come here. Because chances are there's going to be a Christina in public who'll be like, are you talking to me? But how many fucking Blanches you going to run into?
See?
How many Blanches are going to be at the dog park? Hey, Blanche. Yes, yes,
Or,
yes.
dude, what about Jessica? My cat, Jessica.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fucking weird.
My friend's cat is Chris, which I'm like, oh, okay. Chris the cat.
What does that mean, Bri or Bree?
But remember, that's the person I said block that
yes!
person immediately.
Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love is the name. Thank you. That's the name of the movie I was talking about.
Bree was the one I said block immediately because of they said ill Quinn.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she just got the fucking movie name that
Fine, so I guess we
was
don't block her
telling
then.
us.
I guess we don't block her then. Fine. Is Crazy Stupid Love the one where Ryan Gosling takes off his shirt and she says, "What are you, photoshopped?"
Yes, yup,
Yeah, he's
yep,
so
yup.
hot. Oh, he's so hot. Who else do I think is? Oh my god, you know who else I want to have babies with?
Who?
Glenn Powell,
Who's that?
the guy from the new Twisters movie.
I do not know who that is.
Oh my god, Google him right now. Glenn Powell. Oh.
All right, hold on. Glenn.
Glenn Powell in a towel holding a cat.
I cannot imagine a hot Glenn.
Oh, just wait.
Ew, I already see.
No, you're crazy.
Dude,
Don't
do you
even
want to know
start.
what he looks like? Do you want to know what he looks like?
What?
He looks like a better looking Barry Keoghan.
Something about Barry Keoghan gets me moist. I don't know why.
Hey, guess what? Barry Keoghan looks like my brother.
Something about him gets me go. But you know who else I have this weird attraction to? Jeremy Allen White.
That's who I thought you meant earlier when you said from that show.
Oh, Shameless. I don't know what about him, but his Calvin Klein ads are they're really a lot to take
That's
in.
who I called Rat Boy, Rat Face.
Oh, something about him I would not care. I would be okay with it.
Did you
Something
see that
about
movie
him.
with him in it where they did it about the wrestling family?
No, I didn't watch it yet. But did you see Barry Keoghan's peen at the end of Saltburn?
Yeah, he's packing heat.
Did you watch that movie?
No, I read the synopsis and then I looked at his dick.
Oh, you watched the end? That movie was so weird. That Jacob Elordi is another one I'd have his babies with.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's only because he's like 6'6", and to me that's like an automatic star.
Who was I gonna say? I was gonna say someone. Fuck. Glenn Coco. Yo, have you ever heard the interview where he said Bijou Phillips was such a fucking dirty cunt to him in Bully? Yo,
Who said that?
Glenn Coco.
Who the hell is Glenn Coco?
From Mean Girls. Are you kidding?
Oh, I gotta look him up. Hold on.
The fat kid.
I'm gonna be popular.
You never saw
The fat
Bully? Did you ever see the movie
kid.
Bully? Yo, he's hot.
Oh, that's the character's name. What's his real name?
I have no idea.
He's a minor character in Mean Girls.
Yo, tell me not that you've seen the movie Bully, right?
David Reel is his name. I don't think I have, no.
Yo, what is his name? He was hot. Rest in peace.
David Reel.
Yo, did you ever see the client?
Oh, David Reel is cute now. I don't know
Did you
about
ever
Mean Girls,
see
but
The
he's
Client?
cute now.
Did you ever see the
Oh,
client?
yeah, you're talking about Brad Renfro?
Yes, tell me he was not hot.
He was alright. I mean, because he was my age when...
You're fucking kidding.
Because he was my age in the 90s, and I always had a thing for older men. Because Brad Renfro was, like, my age.
He was older
Like, when
than you.
Like, in the 90s, I had crushes on, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. What did I have crush on the 90s? Like, I thought Johnny Depp aged terribly, but in the 90s, he was a cutie patootie. Who did I have crushes on in the 90s? That's a great question.
When I was young and Brad Renfro.
Oh, Luke Perry. Oh, Luke Perry in the 90s was God to me.
Yo, do you know he was 35 in 90210?
He was definitely, maybe at the end of it, but he was not when it started. No.
Look it up right now.
No.
Look it up.
He was born like 1966.
Look it up.
When was Luke Perry born? He was, oh my God, how do I know these things? He was literally born in 1960. He was 24 years old when 90210 started. Stop it. It ended when he was like 34, 35. Yes.
Oh, that's why then. Okay, whatever.
How did I know he was born in 66? Man, I need to get help. How did I know that? when I was like a teenage boy in the throes of my hormones, like I loved Luke Perry. I loved who was the little nerdy kid from Family of Five, A Party of Five?
Oh, the
Scott
blonde?
Wolf. Scott Wolf. No, the younger brother, Scott Wolf.
Who the hell
Not
is that? I gotta look it up.
Scott Wolf from Party of Five, and then
Ew,
and
I
then
hate him. I hate him.
and then I loved his brother in Lost. His older brother was in Lost.
Ew,
Matthew. Oh, I loved his. Yeah, I loved him in Lost.
Hate him. Hate him. Hate
Who did I
him.
have crushes? You know who I had a major crush on when I was a kid?
Who?
I'm so embarrassed to even say it because now he's like a Bible thumper, gay hater. I loved Kirk Cameron. I wanted to be Mike Seaver's boyfriend so bad.
Ew, dude.
When he was in Growing
no.
Pains, I was like 10 and I was in love with him.
That's weird taste. That's sick.
I thought all the girls and young
Never.
gays loved Kirk. Was anybody in chat a Mike Seaver fan? I know I was not the only one. I was not the only one. There's no way.
How about ever Zach Morris for you?
Oh, I loved Zach Morris. I was never a Slater fan. I was always Zach all the way.
Ew, fuck Slater.
I hated Slater. I still love Zach today.
Do you remember
was a huge
Tori?
You mean Tori Spelling? Wait, who?
No. Tori from fucking Saved by the Bell. She wore a leather jacket.
Oh, yes. She was an actress. She was a twin. She has a twin sister.
Dude, they flung her in that show and then just removed her.
And then took her out. Yes.
And then
she had a oh god, she was she played the tomboy. Oh my god. She had a twin sister, and they were in. Was she in Just the 10 of Us? Remember that show, Just the 10 of Us?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't remember that show, Just the 10 of Us? It was a spin-off of Growing Pains.
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh my! Does anybody here remember this? Just the 10 of Us. Remember Nightmare on Elm Street had the Langenkamp?
Nope.
You never saw Nightmare on Elm Street?
You're like a decade older than me. We don't.
You never
know
saw a Nightmare on Elm Freddy Krueger, the original Nightmare on Elm Street? Are you kidding me?
I don't know it well enough to know that.
You make me sick. You're making me so sick. Oh my god, did you ever watch this? Oh no, I gotta focus. She was on Growing Pains. Tori was on one episode of Growing Pains. Oh, she was in the Parent Trap 3, the made-for-TV movie. That's what it was. Oh, she was on 90210 for one episode. She was on Stay with the Bell for 10 whole episodes. She hasn't done anything since 1997. She's a producer now, though. Did you ever see that movie called But I'm a Cheerleader? Oh my god, she's gay.
Yeah. She's gay. You didn't know that's what it was about?
No. Forget that part. The actress who played Tori is gay.
Oh, I knew that too. I could tell she was gay when I was growing up.
She's married to someone named Renat Greenberg, who I just assumed Renat Greenberg was a French man.
Yo, you couldn't tell she gave off lesbian energy.
No, she gave off tomboys.
No, she was.
Oh my god, and her wife is definitely the butch one. All right, let's focus. But I'm a Cheerleader. How great is that movie?
So good.
When they go to the RuPaul anti-gay camp, and what's his name, Eddie Cibrian, with his little tight short shorts chopping wood, and all the little boys are staring at him.
Yo, do you love the movie Saved?
This is so fucking weird that you are asking me about that fucking movie. Are you kidding me right now?
Why?
About 5.5 hours ago, while I was sitting at my friend's house, I said to them, "Have you guys ever watched this movie called Saved, starring Macaulay Culkin and Mandy Moore?" And they were like,
good.
And they were like, "No, I haven't." I said, "We're gonna watch it this
Susan
weekend."
Sarandon's daughter.
You don't find this weird that you and I just picked an obscure 2004 movie out of our asses tonight? That is so weird.
It's
like
weird.
It's Mandy Moore, Macaulay Culkin. I forget
Susan
who else.
Sarandon's daughter.
And I was reading them the synopsis about how she's in love with the guy and he goes gay and she sleeps with him anyways and she gets pregnant and everybody has to pray for her. Oh, I've seen it, yes. But I was explaining to them. They had never seen it, so I literally said to them on Saturday, it's supposed to rain here like all day. I said, "Why don't you guys come over Saturday? I'll cook, we'll watch Saved." I cannot believe you just said, "Have you ever watched Saved?" That is crazy.
What? It's funny.
I think that's crazy that we just, out of the billions of movies that have been made through time, you and I on the same night picked a little known indie movie and we both talked about it with other people. It's so weird.
Yo, by the way, guys, it is so good. And if
So
you've never
good.
seen it and you
So
want
funny.
to, yo, it's free right now on Tubi.
It's hysterical. It is
so good.
Hysterical.
Yo, I love it how at the end, Susan Sarandon's
Well, don't give it
daughter,
away if people haven't seen it.
No, I won't. But I love it how at the end she's sitting on his lap in his wheelchair.
Now, I will say this.
She's gangster.
If you are a devout Christian or Catholic, don't watch it. If you get easily offended by, because it makes fun of like Catholicism, Christianity. Like it's not, if you're heavy into like Christian religion, Catholic, don't watch it because you'll just be mad at us.
It's so good though.
Yeah, but they'll be mad at us. They'll be like, "Oh, I killed you." Maybe the movie's kind of It's blasphemy. It's blaspheme. I always want to say blaspheme to be like blaspheme, but that doesn't work. Blaspheme? Is it blaspheme?
I've been saying that word a lot lately.
Well, blaspheme or blasphemy?
I've been saying blaspheme a lot.
Is blaspheme a word? I thought I made that up.
I've been saying it for the past 3 days, gaining ground.
Oh, that's so weird. You and I are very connected this evening. I'm going to have dreams about you. I hope they're not sex
dreams. You know
dreams.
that's allegedly possible?
I just hope they're not sex dreams. I'll be real mad if I wake up tomorrow.
Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
What?
It's allegedly possible to communicate through your mind. What is that called? What is it called?
Telepathy.
Yes. Telepathy is allegedly a real thing. That's how aliens communicate. You know that?
Yeah, maybe we're aliens. Maybe we're like lizard people.
Yo, is anybody writing in chat? My chat hasn't moved in a while.
I think a lot of people have dipped. They probably went to bed. Oh, irritated woman, you would if it's up your alley, you should watch Saved. You would love it. And I'm getting tired anyway, so I think it's a sign from Jesus that it's time for bed because it is.
Yeah. Dude, we've been doing this for 3 hours. Do you remember the time goal you set?
I know. I said I don't want to be up late tonight. I got to be done by 10. But this was fun. See, it's so fun to like not talk about crazy the whole time. It's just fun. This is my favorite kind of stream. Like, good luck trying to pull anything problematic out of this, bitches. Stalkers.
No, come on, no, they're gonna, because we talked.
I know, they're gonna find a way. They're defending nags. And look, they randomly mentioned 2 fat bitches. They're obsessed with them. Blah, 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 blah.
Fuck them. All I care about is I had fun. This was a fun stream.
I had a great time. This is fun. I was supposed to do a members only stream today, but I just don't. Oh God, I got to get back into wanting to stream. Like, it's crazy to hear all these people think that I'm doing all this shit behind the scenes, and I'm like, I don't even want to stream right. I have so many DMs on Twitter. I haven't even checked Discord.
Yo, let me know if you want me to come on with you for a members only stream.
I might do one. If I stay home tomorrow, I might do it because I'm like 3 streams behind. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my God. I just spilled shit all over my white comforter.
Well, that's a sign. That's a sign that it's over then.
I know. Let me go. I gotta clean this up.
My little buddy's next to me snoring on the couch, so I'm gonna go settle him into bed.
Oh,
all right, well, this was fun. Text me tomorrow. If I do a live tomorrow night, I'll let you know. Maybe you can jump on. We'll figure it out.
All right, holler at me.
Because this is the kind of live I want to do for the members, just a no bullshit, hanging out, fun live. So
yeah, I think you'll enjoy it too, right?
Yeah, I think so. All right, whoever's. Hey, Jay. Oh, Jay, you're coming in now. You're late. All right, everybody who's coming in, sorry we're leaving. Thank you to everybody who hung out with us. Have a great night. I'll touch you tomorrow. Bye.
Right. Holler. Bye, guys. Be safe. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you to everyone who donated. Bye. Shmee.